Wait, I was trying to do my line of cocaine.
Hide the blow? What?
Is that
And
the
we're
stream
live.
title? Hide the blow. No,
Hide the blow.
Welcome, everybody, to the Dungeon Master stream. You're watching
Just in time.
Star-Crossed
Nervous
Horizon.
chuckling.
Pathfinder 2nd Edition campaign that's, roughly kind of pirate themed. We've just been talking about nothing illegal at all. And we were going to talk about how the wind blows, which leads directly into our discussion question, which is, what's your favorite weather?
Good God.
I like my weather to blow.
Nice.
I like mine moist.
Okay.
It just really encapsulates the last
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Wow. Any other thoughts on the weather? B-Will, what are your thoughts?
I mean,
And there you go.
I'm with Griffiths on this one. I like it like my
Oh, God.
moist.
You know, as a
Crunch?
pirate, I really like my weather to be up to snuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's ye old red sky at night, sailor's delight. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning.
I like a nice dusting of powder in the morning, you know?
Yeah.
Hide the
You
blow.
like it? Jacked up in lines.
Tucker, what about you? How do you feel about weather?
I like it cold.
That's
Let's
good.
give it up to Tucker for giving
We're having an actual
excellent-
answer.
yeah.
Yes.
Hell yeah, Tucker.
I don't know if he got the memo, but damn it, he delivered anyway.
Yeah.
Whether or not he wanted to.
Okay.
That's right. Okay.
Okay.
You're saying he was forced to say that or something?
I agree that that cold is better because, I just don't like the hot. I don't like it. Yeah.
You can always put more clothes on. You can't take all. You get to a point where you can't take more clothes off and
Legally.
still be hot. Legally.
Because
Even illegally. You get naked and you're still sweating on some days.
Yeah.
I do like it. I do like it a bit on the cold side, I think. There's something about, being outside in the yard, sitting around a fire, like a campfire, bonfire, or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, just something kind of chill about
Yep.
it, relaxing.
kind of chill about the chill.
Literally. Yeah, back in my smoking days, that was one of my favorite things was and everybody was always like, dude, why do you always want to go out and smoke in the cold so much? And I'm like, I just love it. I love being out in the cold, smoking a cigarette, And nobody should smoke cigarettes. If you do, you should quit.
Right.
But
You don't want to sell me death stacks.
that's right. That's right. You want to take a rest and get rid of your death stacks.
Right. I also like my other favorite type of weather, thunderstorms.
Yeah.
I
Can't
love
go wrong.
I
sitting,
do like my good thunderstorm.
sitting on the porch, listening to that thunder roll, just especially when it's off in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes when it's a little too close to home, it's more unnerving than it is relaxing.
Yeah. You'll hear that thunderclap that's like a mile away and you'll be like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a mile away is not far enough away.
Yeah.
But
See,
I'm
I'm the different outlier here. I actually like the warmth.
Oh
know.
God.
Yeah, if it's
Yep.
somewhere between 70 to 90, once we're hitting triple digits, not nearly as enjoyable.
And
but
it depends on the humidity too.
Once you get over
So-
82, it becomes unbearable, in my
So
opinion.
my explanation is you have the summer and the autumn. They can share the same temperatures because you have the cold going to the summer or the cold going to warm versus warm going to cold. There's a difference because when you're on the spring part, you kind of get the upward trend of the warmer temperatures, which is what I prefer. I would prefer more of a spring, whereas you guys are probably talking like an autumn.
Yeah, fall is definitely the
Yeah.
S tier season. I think I've mentioned
Yeah.
that to you before.
We've been you and I have gone head to head with this.
We've had this
And
discussion.
Complete 180 on that.
Yeah. I mean,
Spring
no,
is the S tier.
I still give spring a solid A tier, right? There's nothing wrong with spring. But fall is just S tier.
My only problem with spring is that all the
Allergies.
plants are trying to get it on.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have as much allergies all throughout the year as I do in spring. That's my problem, though.
Mm.
I'm saying,
Wow.
yeah, no.
You got year round allergies, Luke?
I
I have
I do.
year-round allergies.
Yeah.
got the Flonase on
Hell,
tap.
I'm having some right now.
Really?
Yeah.
It's,
Oh, I had the whole week and a half's worth. I'm just now finally getting over.
That's
And
crazy.
Is
I'm
it
still
just me?
sneezing.
Am I the only one that finds it gets worse, like as when it's raining or like right after the
Yeah.
rain?
I
Oh
do.
yeah.
I
It,
can
like,
predict
kicks
the
up.
rain coming in. Like
Yeah.
I'll
Mm.
sneeze before we get rain. Yeah.
No, I get extreme
the-
changes in temperature. If you're going up or down 10 or 15 degrees, over.
Yeah.
I hate to get nerdy on you, Chris, but that's got to do with the barometric pressure of the storm coming through.
My
I hate to
mom,
get nerdy on you, but you're
That's
gonna
the
like
nerd.
this.
Yeah, lie.
my mom always said, my mom always talked about it, with her arthritis and stuff. The barometric pressure's changing, and the first time she said that around my wife, she hadn't let it go yet. She laughs about it every time. So anytime she starts hurting from her arthritis, I tell her the barometric pressure's going up.
You got too many berries.
Too much pressure.
Too much pressure.
Pressure.
Speaking of pressure, our players are under a great deal of pressure to determine what they're gonna do next.
Oh, I
We never
thought
got
you were
Luke's
saying
favorite
you're
storm.
under pressure.
Oh, sorry. Yes, Luke. Your favorite weather.
Favorite weather?
Yes.
That's tough. I think honestly, fall is probably where it's at, but I'm also okay with winter.
Yeah. I think winter's A tier. I put winter right alongside spring.
Okay. Spring, yeah. Spring I'm also good with. Spring also sees a good bit of my allergies being the biggest butt, but
Yeah, for me
Yeah,
it's winter is S tier. Sorry,
Mhm.
fall is S tier. Winter and
Yeah.
spring are A tier, and then summer is F triple minus.
F
Because
The only time I really like to tolerate summer is if I'm at the beach.
I don't even like it then. It's terrible.
I usually
I'm
just
okay
call
with
them
summer. I'd
lesser
probably put
summer and lesser
B or
winter.
C, but
Yeah.
See, I've got spring S tier, and then I've got summer like A plus.
Oh, gross.
I'm a completely different person, you guys.
yeah.
It's crazy how we're two different people.
Whoa.
How can we have opinions? It's insane.
How can it be?
Yeah.
I must defile you for your opinions and cancel you because of wrong think.
You're gonna defile us? Okay. All right.
I knew I was gonna like tonight.
We're having fun.
It's going to be one
We're
of
having
those
fun.
nights.
A deflowering.
Anyways, back to the task at hand. I think when we left off, you guys had just spent the night at a fine establishment called Heavenly. What was it called? Shoot. Of course, I would forget now.
Yeah, I think I wrote it down. Did I?
Heavenly.
Yeah, you guys are
It
supposed
says
to be
Heavenly
taking
House.
notes. Heavenly
The Heavenly House.
The
That's
Heavenly
right.
House. I did take notes, thank you.
Well, thank
Yeah.
you.
I've
Just
got two
don't-
notes.
I don't
Hero
remember where I
point to
took them.
Luke.
Oh, sold.
No hero points for anybody else, but we'll see later, maybe. So you wake the next morning. Wesley, of course, you weren't with us this last session.
Right.
You imagine you would have tagged along to the Heavenly House. Roscoe was the individual who kind of invited everybody to come because he was going that way, and he was like, they've got baths, they've got clean stuff, they've got and different things.
Okay. Yep.
It's 5
Yeah, I would
silver
have
in
been
there.
there. Okay.
Okay.
I will mark that off on my sheet.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys rise the next morning, get down to the sort of the common room in the bottom. You can smell breakfast is cooking, and there's bacon, chicken, fish. They do lots of different breakfast stuff, but you can get like a bagel with salmon or something.
weird.
Huh?
Huh?
Yeah, I don't really do seafood creatures.
Oh, that's
so,
right.
That's lox. I mean,
Yeah, lox.
salmon
That's
lox
right.
bagel.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Delicious food.
What are you guys doing?
I mean, I probably spent the night reading my books. All about the undead. And I'll probably wake up, eat breakfast, clean myself off, and then probably go back to reading books, but maybe out in the lobby. That way, if anybody needs anything, they can catch me.
Okay. So you're just browsing, skeletons for dummies.
Yes.
In the
Undead and
common
you.
room. Yes. Living with the undead.
Yeah.
Okay. What about everybody
Did I
else?
miss something? Do we?
I need some crack. some crack
last
gems.
session went to try to discover more about these undead creatures that you guys fought on the island.
Oh.
And he visited a local temple, he thought, so to speak, and was able to take some books from the temple's library, which were dusty, and somebody directed him to them and was like, sure, yeah, we'll take whatever you want. So he's anyways, he's got a handful of books about
Skeletons for dummies.
Can we talk about my rolls last game and how bad they're going to be this time?
Did you were rolling rocks last time.
I
weren't you?
rolled 2 natties back to
Wow.
back.
Incredible.
Did he get a luck point?
No, of course not. We don't do
Oh,
we don't do
no,
unfun
it
things
would-
like that.
It would be a Luke point now.
Okay. All right.
I'm
That's-
that.
That was a good one.
Ugh.
Anyways, what's everybody else doing?
I need to go get crack gems for the crack boat.
Was it Star Sapphires?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I even wrote down Star Sapphires, so.
Wow. Look at that. Awesome.
Wasn't there something you were going to do as Faltier? That was on the list of things to do.
I was gonna bring it
Get
back up,
everybody
but
killed.
I don't really like. I did watch the stream, but I don't know if Spalder was actually with y'all or not throughout that night. So
Oh, it's a good.
Was-
You could be at the Heavenly House if you want. Like if you wanted to meet up with everybody.
but it was also 5
Um,
silver, and that's a lot. That Spalder doesn't want to spend right now.
Yeah. I mean, if you would prefer to like sleep on the ship and then make your way to the Heavenly House, like presumably they would have maybe told you where they were going, or
Yeah, that
you could find out. Like there's like 100 plus of you Constellation people who just like inundated this district. So pretty much everywhere you go, you're like seeing familiar faces here and there. Like, oh, that's that guy who does the rigging and stuff.
right.
So word gets around. You could definitely meet up.
Yeah, I'll whenever I kind of get through the whole wake up routine, I'll go meet up with them when they're ready to roll.
Okay. So maybe everybody at the Heavenly House is kind of like, or most of you are at a breakfast table, eating breakfast. Hez kind of sitting off to the side, flipping through one of his books, and Svalder comes walking in, and presumably joins you.
Hello, everyone. How was it last time?
Well, it was a bit of a firestorm. And I look over at Mobat.
I think I saw something about that in the Daily Buyer Gazette on some new fire that happened.
Really?
Yeah, as you
There was
were-
fire.
Fire on fire?
Yeah.
What was the headline?
That's right.
Meow, I wonder what could have caused that. Meow.
Everyone
as you were
shifts
going back to
looking
the-
Didn't you tell us? Didn't you
going
tell
back
us
to
you
the
caused
ship and
that
you
fire?
You smell smoke all last night. Svalder's just. What's all that smoke about?
I'll look around because we're not the only people there's other people from around here. I'll be like, I don't know what you mean.
Meanwhile, his tail has still got like the little singe smoke.
Still
Flicking
smells
behind
like
me.
ash
Flicking behind.
and
Yeah.
burnt
Yep.
wood.
Right.
I'll just pick up
Whoa.
some more fish and just continue to eat. Ignore everybody else.
Okay.
I do have a potential job if everyone's interested, but I was told that it can be quite dangerous. So there is a good chance that we'd be putting our lives on the line, but
Well, what is this
Money is
job?
good.
I mean,
I
Not worth
kind of
two.
don't remember because it's been a month since we talked about it.
I mean,
We've
But
been here for a month?
I'm pretty sure Jeff Bezos hired me to look into people who have gone missing, and that they have sent several adventurers, and no one has come back to this establishment, and
That's
to
real?
meet up
Are we
with
ad-libbing?
some person named Elon Musk, I believe was his name.
I'm confused.
I think. Oh, that sounds like a great idea. And then maybe after that, they'll hire us to figure out who started the fire in that warehouse.
Yeah, maybe.
there was a fire.
Does anybody remember the name of that guy?
Of
I don't
my contact or
No,
what
the guy who went missing.
Oh,
I'm not sure if I mentioned it or not.
I don't think you did. I just remember
okay.
I'd talked to some guy, and he had mentioned that there was some work looking into people going missing. I don't remember if a name was brought up though.
Yeah, just as a sort of a refresher, the guy in question was, sort of like a well-to-do, wealthy-ish individual, which is probably why people were interested in finding out what happened to him.
Mhm.
He lives in a fairly nice house in town, and like the guy said that they sent, somebody was sent to go check on him because like the people he works with hadn't heard from him for a while, and then that person never came back. So they hired a group of adventurers to go see what was going on. They never came back, and then they hired another group to go check it out, and they also never came back. There was no mention of going to the local authorities, which you do know, as you guys have seen, like the Masks of Blades are sort of the local police, so to speak. But they're not exactly a traditional police force, so that may be why nobody has gotten them involved yet. But yeah, that's basically the situation right now.
Okay.
And people have been suggesting that the place is haunted because they have. I mean, like, why else would people go missing from this house?
So this would be Romir asking Swalder, but since he probably wouldn't know, I'll ask you, Toes. So the house, is that where most of the people start their search? Is that where they're suggested to start, or is there other leads as to where
that would have
people
been
might be?
Yeah, that would have been what, like, everybody that has gone to the house, and then they never came back.
So there's no other leads as to where else they could be aside from, or not? I say they, I mean the adventurers and the person that we're trying to find.
Sounds like
No.
we need to go to the house, Bromir.
That would probably be a good place to start. Let's see if we can figure out if they disappeared there or somewhere else.
Well, what do we get getting paid for this job?
I don't remember.
What are we getting paid for this
I
job?
think
100 gold is what you were told.
Yeah, I believe I did. If I remember correctly, I think Svalder offered the group a split, but with Svalder taking a little extra for the finder's fee.
Oh, wait,
I
that
don't
reminds
remember
me.
what the exact split was.
Who was supposed to go with us, but was that Wesley or was that you, Swalder, that didn't go with us on that job that I did? Because they got some coin for
Probably would
that.
have been me since I was here, but I left. But I
Oh, yeah.
don't remember what y'all decided on. I watched the stream like 4 days.
It was
ago,
an even
5
split.
days ago.
Yeah, I think you would have gotten like 4 or 5 gold, I think, right?
I think it was like, yeah, however many people were there was how many pieces
I
of
don't-
gold we got to make it even 1 gold each or something like that. I think is what it was. Or
Well, I mean, you got because you got paid like 25 G's, I think, for the whole shebang, and you split 25,
25 gold.
right?
I have.
Yeah, I remember
no.
there being. I'm pretty sure I got 5. So
I've only
Yeah,
got 4 gold on me right now, and
Well,
I
did you
added the
spend some?
gold.
did you buy something?
I think.
I only have 5 gold on me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause I know I
Oh
bought.
yeah, because remember, you guys bought stuff too. Some people bought like runes and hand wraps, and
See,
I mean, the
I
hand
sent
wraps
all
I've had.
I sent all my money back to the ship with Movat. I mean, with Tovam. So
Mhm.
I've got 5 gold in Movat's pouch. So 5 is what we got paid.
okay,
Hmm.
yeah, that sounds right. It would have
And
been
if you-
5 each.
And if you didn't have any silver and deducted 5 silver, that would take you down to 4 gold.
4.5. Yeah.
Point being, so take 5 gold, I guess.
Oh,
Yeah, Dom. I think
okay.
you would have gotten 5. That sounds right. That they were going to split it,
I will take that 5 gold.
but not with Wesley because he didn't show up at all.
Um,
I had
Shots
family
fired.
matters to attend to.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah,
now,
Wesley.
Do you have family in fire?
Not now, Wesley.
Probably.
well, whenever this job is paying 100 gold, all I want is 27 of it. That's all I need. Y'all can divvy up the rest, however you see fit. All I ask is 27. I think I asked
27
for
silver?
30 last time, but now it's 27.
Oh, 27 gold.
I need 60 gold is what I'm saying, and I'm at 33 now. I just need
Oh yeah, you're trying to get that thing.
the gate attenuator, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his money?
It's the only thing that Kineticist can reliably spend money on, because
Mm.
talismans, unless it's for armor, fucking nothing. Can't spend
Yeah.
money on runes. Okay.
You could buy scrolls.
Mhm.
Wands.
I have to take a feat to be able to use the spells
Yeah.
and stuff.
You can buy your friends gear. You
There
can buy
you
your
go.
friends drinks.
No, I mean
There you go.
that's a good point, because once I have the gate attenuator, I really won't have much
Anything
use
to
for
buy.
money until the next gate attenuator. So I will be much more open to giving people gold once I have it.
Okay. Well, all right. So
yeah.
you guys
Well,
are kind of
so-
sitting around the table discussing
Yeah.
this.
I guess.
But from what the gentleman was explaining to me is that it is, with the amount of people that have gone missing, that this could be quite dangerous. So
How many people have gone missing total?
if 2 adventuring
I think it was
parties
9.
assumed at 4,
9.
Or no,
and
it
one
was 8.
person-
So 8
remember-
total?
Yeah, because I remember the guy said to Svalder, don't be number 9. So yeah, I think it was the guy, the other guy, and then 2 parties of 3.
Hmm. See, that's where they fucked up.
Yeah, should have sent 7
Yeah.
So we're basically investigating the investigation of an investigation of a disappearance.
of another dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we call Dalen Demon Eye and bring the case to him?
Unfortunately, the noir music is not playing tonight, so he's
Oh.
unavailable.
That makes sense.
I know
Dalen's
these,
only available during noir music night.
Hmm.
I know these 3 kids and a dog that are pretty good at solving.
I was thinking, yeah, a little Scooby Doo in the gang action.
Bragger?
Ruh-roh.
Did you say 3 kids and a dog?
Yeah, 3 kids and a dog.
4
Isn't it
kids.
4?
It's 4.
I was like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 4, but I'd like to.
Velma, Daphne.
Nobody cares about Fred.
Nobody cares about Fred.
I wasn't
Fred.
sure.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if Fred was actually a kid.
Yeah, Fred was the adult that hung out with kids.
Yeah. He didn't really seem like a kid. But to
Yeah.
me, honestly,
You
none
know what
of
I
them
love about
seemed
high
like
schoolers?
They stay the same.
They're
Same
staying the same age. And I
Wow.
keep getting older.
All right, all right, all right. Meow.
Good old
Meow.
Mr.
Moving
McConaughey.
on.
Yep, please.
Yep.
It's a movie.
It is a movie.
It's a movie now.
But once all of you are ready, maybe we can go check the house out. That's the only lead that I have at this moment, at least.
Well, I am down to do it. To give assistance as you have all helped me the other night.
I definitely did. Yes.
You
I
helped
recall
very hard.
vividly.
Very much. You did the most helping. Hey, you set the least fires, so.
You're right. As my Firebird flies around.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm good to go whenever you're good to go and everyone else.
Spalder signs at He, like,
A lot of
Money?
yes. you all can divvy up between 77 gold, however
Hold on
you
just
see
a sec.
fit.
I'll be right back.
70.
Total gold payment is 100. I just really want 20, 27, or sorry.
How much gold do you
73.
want? You want 73 gold?
No, 73 for y'all to divvy up. I said 77 because I
How about-
was mistaken.
Gosh, why don't you make it an even number that's better to split? Just for the sake of math and numbers.
Yeah, because that's 14.6.
Okay.
75
else.
then for all of you.
That's
you guys
fine.
doing the math on this?
Well, we're just, getting
Oh,
ahead of ourselves. I think.
75.
Is
split
it-
five
is it-
might not
ways,
even
that's
get anything.
12 for each, so that's
Is
a
it-
solid number.
Yeah,
Isn't
right.
14?
I'd rather do that.
Isn't
Okay.
14.6 just 14 gold and 6 silver?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Perfect.
Oh. That works out, yeah.
Yeah. It's
The
a
great thing
decimal
about
system.
gold, silver, and copper.
I want mine converted to Electrum.
Nope.
Never
That doesn't
heard of that term
exist
before.
because that's made up dumb shit.
What?
Who
What?
melts
Silver and
gold and
gold.
silver together?
Right.
It's a
Exactly.
waste.
I'll take mine in pieces of 8. Because we're pirates.
Anyways, I'm assuming you guys are ready to go.
I'm ready to roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to
Pack
convert
my
mine to
books away.
sixpence.
None the richer.
Put my wraps around and time to roll.
Wrap and roll.
I'll do a nice long stretch. Oh, if I must, meow. And get up.
Ready to go, meow.
Yeah.
Put it to go, meow.
I slammed the book that I'm holding, like just close it real fast and loud. I'm ready.
Not now.
Um,
Wesley.
You guys make your way to the address that was given to Svolder, and it is a place in Sunshade, to the northeast of your map. You'll see Sunshade is occupied by mostly large buildings. As you approach the address, it's not the biggest house on the block, but it is sizable. It has a decent lawn. It has actual grass around it. It's a 2-story house. Windows around. It's a pretty nice place. It doesn't look damaged or anything like that. You see a couple of the neighbors' houses are, he has neighbors. They're not super close, but the houses are maybe like 100 feet apart. You can see one of the neighbors. There's a guy out front doing something in his lawn, raking.
Is it Jake from State Farm?
It
Oh.
is actually, yeah.
I was hoping it was Jim.
Yep. He's wearing khakis.
He's a great neighbor.
Yeah. He's there, and that's the thing. That's what a great neighbor does. He's there. So yeah, you guys are on the street looking at this 2-story house. I mean, compared to the rest of what you've seen in Vire, this is a really nice place. It's not the nicest in this district by far, but it is like a really, really nice house.
Could I kind of signal to Jake from State Farm to that me and my associates would like to speak with him for a moment, just kind of flag him down?
You see, he's wearing pretty nice but casual clothing. You can tell it's finely made, but it's
Ralph
just a
Lauren
basic.
polo.
It's just a basic Ralph Lauren trousers and blouse, doublet, and he's out there.
Dillard's.
Yeah, that's how he does his yard work. And as he sees your motley crew coming down the street, you notice he kind of sort of almost pulls back involuntarily. And as you kind of wave that you want to talk to him, he seems curious, but not exactly running out to meet you guys. What can I do for you?
I'll like kind of. I'm assuming he's not like walking towards us. But
Yeah, he's
kinda
like
yelling
calling.
at us.
Yeah.
We were hired to look into your neighbor. We just wanted to let you know that we aren't breaking into the establishment.
Oh, come on over.
Mhm.
Top the fence. Just
Yeah, you're like walking all across his flower beds and shit. And he's like,
Didn't say not to.
as you guys get closer, he's like, so you're taking the job to investigate the house, huh?
Yes. It's a shame to. I'm not familiar with the man himself, but I'm familiar with Vire, and it's always a shame when one of the many populace go missing.
What is your name?
Yes.
My name is Bromir.
It's nice to meet you, Bromir. My name is Jordan.
Jordan.
How it took you for Jake?
Well, yes, that's my middle name. Jordan Jake from State Farm.
Jingle.
Jake Jordan.
Jordan
Jake Jordan.
Jingle.
Yeah.
He says when you talk about like it's sad that somebody's gone missing, he says, yeah, Thomas is he's always been a quiet neighbor, which I mean, to be frank, is the best kind of neighbor, right? It certainly is terrifying what's happened, and if you could get to the bottom of this, that would be lovely. It's a little nerve-wracking sleeping at night next to a house that people are going missing in.
You haven't noticed anything strange?
Strange?
You notice something
Strange.
strange. I mean, I have heard some noises coming from the house, different times of day. I mean, usually just when I'm out here in the yard. I haven't heard any today, or I mean, not for the last couple of days, I guess, but maybe about 3 days ago, I heard some kind of like a clattering sound, like I don't know, maybe like dishes breaking or something like that. I don't.
You heard
I
that
don't
coming from
really
the
know.
house?
Yeah. I
We
know people are saying it's haunted. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe there's a ghost in there.
And where were you when you heard this?
I was out in my yard doing work on my beautiful flowers.
Do we know how long ago it was when the last party went missing?
You'd know it's been about like a week and a half,
Okay.
a 10-day.
Did you notice these others that went in to investigate?
There was one of the groups. They came and talked to me. I heard that there was another one, but I didn't meet them. The one group came and they said they were going to go investigate, and they asked me some questions. I told them everything I knew, and I watched them go in the house, and I didn't hear anything or see anything, and I never saw them come out. And as far as I know, nobody's heard from them since. I mean, I wasn't staking the place out, so they could have gone out the back door for all I know, but presumably somebody would have heard something.
Do you know if the parties that went in, were they like also like citizens of Ire, or were they kind of people who've flown in like we have?
Well, the first one that went in, Thomas's assistant, he lives around here, and the first group I think was a local group. The second group I think were outsiders. Not very many people wanted to mess with it after what happened to the first.
Let's see.
Can you tell me about Thomas?
Well, he does business. He's I believe import-export business in Vire.
Everyone starts nudging each other like.
Import-export.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean he's always kept to himself. I've seen him, periodically taking out the trash and the like. We say hi, good morning, but obviously it's been a few weeks now since last time I saw him.
Is that like taking out the trash or like just taking out the trash?
I think it's probably just like taking out the trash, but I don't know what he's doing. I mean,
Is he the kind of guy that would hang out in the neighborhood picnic, so to speak, or does he just keep to himself?
He was. I'll say he was affable, if not sociable, if that makes any sense.
I
He's
don't
always
know.
kind.
I'm stupid. I don't know what affable means.
I can totally relate to that assessment.
He was kind, but he didn't go out of his way to hang out with people necessarily. He did always like to. He was always doing stuff at night. I do remember the few times that I was up late at night. Sometimes I would hear things coming from his house. Nothing suspicious, just banging of door or something like that. So yeah, I don't know if I wish I had more information I could give you to help you. Good luck.
I'm gonna nudge Spalder and write down a little letter. It says, flip. It says, "Ever
Well,
see any
you had
walking
it for a second.
skeletons?" And I'm gonna nudge Spalder and have him ask this question for me.
I'll read it and kind of like, have you noticed any walking skeletons around
Oh, I
here?
thought you were going to answer him. No, I haven't seen any walking
No.
skeleton.
I thought about it. I really did.
That would have been a lot.
Uh,
I really did think about it.
no, I haven't seen any walking skeletons around here. No, Sunshade is a pretty safe place generally.
I see. Well, that is good information to have, though.
We're gonna have to
Um,
invest in a whiteboard for Luke.
You said,
Yeah.
Chalkboard.
you said that Thomas's assistant who checked on him lived around here. Could you point us in that direction? Does he have a wife or anybody that lives at his estate?
Or does
Well,
he have a name?
The assistant
His name
he
is
lives in
assistant.
he lives in Fire, but he doesn't live in this district, of course. I believe he had a dwelling in the River District, with a wife and son.
Do y'all think it might be a good idea to pay a visit, or do we just want to mosey on over?
Well, I think we're closer to the house now, so
Oh yeah.
This sounds
Right
like a
there.
classic case of split the party if I ever heard it.
I mean,
Right? Extreme challenge, split the
Don't
party.
you dare.
I came along because I thought this might be, I don't know, fun and something flashy, but this is
Flammable.
boring.
Let's go inside. Then.
let's
You gotta hurry. Movat's gonna burn something down.
I will
Let's
burn
get
you
shade
down,
up in
Movat.
smoke.
I will burn you down.
let's get the dangerous stuff over with first, okay? And then we can go do the easy stuff.
And the house
Okay.
is empty, and there's nothing really close by it.
No, I mean, you haven't seen
yeah.
anything around. Like it has a yard, so like there's grass all around the building, and it has windows on both the first and second floor. Some of them have like blinds closed, but it looks like you can, even from where you're standing, you can like see just through the crack of a window here and there, where not all the like shades are drawn.
What
Are they painted?
based on what Movat knows about fire, if this house caught on fire, is there a chance of it
Oh,
spreading?
God.
I mean, it could, but it's not like there's a good distance between the houses here. It would likely not catch the others, but I mean, I feel like with any kind of house fire in a community, you still got like a good 15 to 20% chance, even if that's the not likely chance.
I got you. All right.
No, but it's like problem solved. The house is on fire. Everything there's
I
gone.
mean,
We found him. He's burned.
He's burned.
let's just get this over with now.
Okay, so what are you guys doing? Who
I'm
wants
gonna
to make the
start
first move?
I'm gonna start
should-
strolling off towards the house.
We should
Yeah.
probably, yeah, we should probably like make a quick circuit around the house.
Yeah.
See if anything obvious stands out.
Maybe a cellar door or something like that. Alternate entrances.
Jake from State Farm waves and is like, "Good luck. Good luck.
Jordan from State Farm.
Come see me if you find anything out. I'd love to know."
You could have
and
looked
guys-
yourself.
Don't leave town.
Don't leave town. You guys start walking around the building. Everybody go ahead and make a perception check for me. Is everybody going to walk around, kind of do a circuit around the building first, or is anybody doing anything
Yeah.
different?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because adventurers of renown, we definitely have a look. Don't jump in first kind of thing.
Of course. Yeah.
Leslie
Also, I'm
does.
gonna make an observation of the house itself too. Like
Right.
buildings, like the second story and higher up like that too.
The architecture of this house is very interesting. It seems to be very Taldor inspired, with just a little mix of Cheliacs.
Yeah. This could be Steve's house.
It could even be
Um,
famed.
Defiled, thank
the
you.
12 breadsticks are catching up to me here.
Is that garlic and salt, my friend?
Yeah.
What do these brick walls hide away?
What do these breadsticks? You're a breadstick.
Okay.
Snap.
You hear a breadstick snap. The Hans Valder, as you guys are walking around, there are some windows open, so everybody can just kind of see in. And from what you see, you just see like a very normal-looking house interior. It's a well-appointed house. It has nice furniture. You see like chairs and sofas, and you see like a table for preparing food and different, like just all the regular. It looks very, very normal from everything that you're seeing from the open windows. You don't get a view in all the rooms in the house. There are some open areas in the front of the house. You have like a dining room and some open areas, but then toward the back of the house, just based on how the house is put together, that there are some rooms that are kind of separated off, and some of those don't have their windows open. I would say for the 23s, I'll say you do think there's something more architecturally to the house, but you can't quite put your finger on it at this point.
I want to measure the interior of the house and compare it to the exterior.
We got some little
I
hard
can't-
action going on.
You'll need to go inside the house to measure the interior.
I can't see anything. The sun's in my eyes. The shade is a lie.
Well, yeah. So is it unnaturally gloomy just right over this house? Is there a flock of crows just like circling it or something? Is it just
No, nothing like that.
nothing spoopy?
Nothing that spoopy.
I think
Oh, and I should mention there is a back door as well. Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot about it. There is a back door as well. It's closed when you come up to it, but yeah.
so.
And there are some like sort of shrubs on the eastern wall that they're about 3-4 feet high.
So are we back in front of the house now?
Yeah, if you want to be.
I wanna take a little rap tap tap on that back door and open it up.
Okay. You want to be at the back of the house?
Oh yeah.
I was going to suggest the back of the house as well.
Back of house. Okay.
All right, that sounds.
So everyone in the back door.
Oh, we're all fitting in that back door.
Oh Lord.
It's like a clown car.
All 6 of us.
It's like a,
my god!
it's like a
Don't.
clown car.
Okay,
Stuff in
so
here.
I'm gonna go ahead and bring you guys onto a little map here.
Oh, we got a map.
I volunteer Falder first since this was his idea. He's
Sure.
got a shield.
I'll
Oh yeah,
go
Dom
first.
did mention he was gonna rap on the back door.
Yep.
So are you knocking loudly, softly? How do you
Is
Oh,
it
loudly.
loudly? Okay.
It is I knocking at your back door.
I'm gonna take a step
You go
back.
whack, 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 whack.
You gonna freestyle it?
Knock, knock, knocking on my back door.
Can we get some
And-
beatboxing to Chris?
Hmm?
Oh
Mm.
God.
Yeah, rapping.
No, no.
Nobody answers the rapping on the back door.
Ah, mon Dieu!
Alder is just gonna be like, "Well, we're coming in," and just tries to open the door if it's.
You're crewbening that door?
I was going to crib in the door.
I'm just trying to open the door. I didn't say I was crewbening the door.
The door is locked. Do you kick it in?
Does anyone want to pick the lock before I smash it?
I guess we should have
I'm
asked
just
for
gonna-
the key.
I'm
I
just gonna
mean-
kick at the door. Like, break the damn thing down. Let's get on with it now.
Is there a mat at the door?
No.
Okay.
I
Is there
pull
any
out-
fake-looking rocks or anything?
I'll pull out my crowbar.
Okay. You pull out the crowbar. Movat, were you actually kicking the door in?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick at the door. I don't know if
Oh.
I'll be able to kick in the door, but I'm gonna kick it.
Okay, give me an
Kick in your
athletics check
direction.
with a penalty for not having a crowbar.
Can I kick the door in?
Sure. And I guess if everybody's going to go for it, Spalder, you can join in with your crowbar.
Savalier's got a crowbar and he's going to get to the door and everyone's
He's
just pushing him out of the way.
Everybody's just kicking.
What should I roll?
Athletics.
Without a crowbar is a minus dose.
So then Movat will have a 16 and Spalder will have a 17.
Athletics. Why not? Let's see what we got.
50. Okay. So between the three of you, you are able to kick and pry the door open. It eventually breaks loose with a shatter of splinters. And the door opens up, and you look inside. I mean, you guys can, I think, already see in there. It looks like this is maybe, just like a sort of a mud room or a cleaning room. There's like a basin and some, towels and different things. It looks to be mostly, like, nice. Like it's not in disarray or anything. Like everything is in mostly the right place. But it looks like it was lived in. Like the towels aren't perfectly where they go, but it's kind of one of them's just kind of tossed to the side.
How's the accumulation of dust in the room?
Give me a perception check. No dust. Perfectly clean.
Balder sneezes and continues on.
Okay. So you, Svaldo, you step out into basically, a long hallway. Gosh, this map is the grid is wrong. Okay. Anyways, it's bigger than this.
Do you need to embigify it?
No, I think it'll be fine. We'll just run with it. So yeah, you walk into a hallway. To your left, you see more doors. To your right, you see a couple of doors, or one door, and then right across the hall, there's another door. So that's like right across the hall. These are to your left as you walk out of that door, and then this one's to the right.
Do we hear anything when other than our own footsteps?
You could make a perception check if you want to. Swalder definitely didn't hear anything.
Perception.
You definitely don't hear anything. Oh, that was Wesley. Okay. Wesley definitely doesn't hear anything.
I hear a lot of creaking, but
You
it
don't
only
hear
when I
anything.
move.
You hear the dust falling.
I'm going to move forward up here.
You hear, and actually before, Dom, before you go into this room, I'm going to give a chance to notice that there is a sound coming from the other side of this door here. And the sound seems to be originating from like maybe right over here. And it's just like a soft scuffle, like as of someone sort of moving, maybe.
I'm gonna kind of put my hand on Spalder. I'm gonna kind of point to my ear and then point to that area. And I guess just kind of like do a little scraping motion against my hand.
What do you hear? What do you hear, boy? Skeletons?
Skeletons in the closet room.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna shrug, just point to my ear and scraping sounds.
2 words. Sounds
Balder
like
will raise his shield
Mhm.
and kind of just step into the room.
Okay.
I'll have my sword out, but that's normal.
Okay, sure, yeah. I mean, I imagine everybody's probably got their weapons out because this is like Spooky Town.
Oh shit! Let me pull my
Um,
hands on.
as you step in, you
Hey, is that a
see-
Spalder joke? Spalder always has his arm equipped, okay?
That's right. You see what looks to be a goblin, and I just have a goblin commando token here, but it just seems to be a
Goblin
regular goblin. He's not like carrying any weapons or anything. He's wearing trousers and like some kind of shirt thing. And as you walk in, he kind of like he had his back to you, and he kind of jumps around, and he's like, "Oh, hello. How can I
Oi,
help
you're
you?"
not undead, are you?
No, no, me goblin.
Where's the sock, Dobby?
Where's the sock?
What? This my house. You go away.
This is not your house, friend.
Is your name? What is your name?
My name is Goblin Friend.
Well, the owner of this house is named Thomas.
I mean, my name is Thomas.
You're
That's
not
why I didn't
Thomas,
leave with.
though.
He's a liar. Kill him.
No, don't kill me. No.
Spalder's gonna
I'd like
try
to do a little
grapple him.
intimidation.
Yeah.
You're gonna try and grapple him, Spalder?
Yeah, I'll let Het and Tim first if he wants. He was kind of
Okay.
saying it first, anyways.
I kind of like
Um,
look down, puff my chest up, kind of mean mug him real good.
Okay.
Real?
Give me an intimidation and the grapple, and yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay, wait, what am I doing? Just
You're doing an
intimidate?
intimidation. Yeah.
Okay. Burp. Me.
Okay. Okay. So you grab onto the goblin, and as you do, you can you grab onto his arm, and it's like a thin goblin arm, and you easily like clasp your hand basically all the way around his arm, and you're holding him firm. And as soon as you do, all of a sudden the goblin's like demeanor kind of shifts and drops, and then all of a sudden that arm that you're holding onto gets bigger and bigger and bigger until you're just barely able to like even kind of hold on to it as the goblin transforms into a crazy looking monster,
It's a fucking. Oh my god, I know what this is. God damn it.
a creature on four legs with bat-like ears
You
and
almost said it.
fangs and tail and different things like that is now snarling in your face as he like basically rears up, and everybody needs to roll initiative.
A were-goblin?
You
No.
do notice Het,
What
I
we
would
need
say
to roll to see if we can't note what this is.
that you'll need to make a recall knowledge check on your turn.
Can I use
Is-
acrobat or athletics for my initiative?
Can I as well use athletics?
I would say Dom can use athletics because he was grappling. What were you doing athletic on your initiative?
I probably honestly would have been helping in that.
Oh, like
fashion.
trying to get in there and okay, yeah, sure.
There you
hot.
go.
Hot. Let's toggle a little combat state.
Oh, I didn't. Did I have myself selected? I did.
There we are.
Oh shit.
220s?
Oh, what?
wonder what he
No,
is.
that's not good.
Oh no.
Does it say the name in there?
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I don't
Um,
know what that is, but it just sounds bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's bad.
It's very
It's
bad.
bad. We'd have had a
yeah.
better chance
But it's-
surviving the Akatas than this.
But it's limping. So
It
Maybe.
is. It is limping. You do notice as it transforms. I would say, Svalder, you probably notice like it's. It does seem to be a little like off balance, maybe, or something. Did Tucker already fall asleep? Because he's
Yeah.
not in this
I think,
encounter.
yeah, he's been pretty quiet.
Tucker, are you dead? It's been 3 seconds. I'm assuming the worst.
Well, I gave him till 8:30. It's close.
You were probably closest without going over.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll just keep Hadron in the back pocket. If he wakes up, then he'll join the initiative. You guys will be fine. 5
We'll be 5.
It'll be fine. I don't
Surely.
think anything could possibly go wrong.
Surely, it's-
Especially because you have him grappled already at the start of the fight.
Who has him grappling? Svaldir?
Yeah.
Balder, yeah. Is somebody stacked here? I see 4 tokens, but there are 5 of you.
So I think there's a second heh.
Oh, well, no, I think Wesley is on Heh. Oh,
Well-
is there a second Heh too?
Yeah, there's a second heh.
Who's the second Heh?
I don't know. It's
Yeah,
not under
we've-
the party. It's under other, and I don't know why.
Oh. Oh. Well, I don't know what that is. But that's fine, though. I think we're...
I'm
think we're
put
okay.
myself in here.
Okay, so I'm going to begin the encounter. Of course, Dom has this creature grappled, so he's going to attempt to escape that grapple first things first.
That makes sense.
20. So an escape check is athletics or acrobatics or an unarmed thing, right?
Right. Versus my 4 DC.
Okay. So he's going to just go for an unarmed
Athletics DC, I mean.
athletics DC, I think, yeah.
Yeah. that's a
21?
success.
Okay. So his first action, he just kind of like rips his arm out of yours and loses the grappled condition. And then for his second and third actions, he roars in your face and casts
Do
a
I have
spell.
my shield up still?
You have your
He raised it.
you
when
have a
he
weapon
cut me
out,
in.
right?
I don't carry a weapon now, just a shield and then an open hand for blasting.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, if you grappled him with your other hand, then yeah, you would still have your shield up, I'd say.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw that up real quick.
He is going to cast a spell on
Oh.
Svaldir. Svaldir, let's see, did that put the whole text out there for you guys?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, rip. All right, give me that will
Oh.
save.
We weren't supposed to see that?
I don't know. I mean, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal.
Oh.
No.
I mean, there was no chance that I was going to save that unless I rolled a 20.
It was pretty.
So there was a
pretty
chance.
hard. There was a chance. Yeah, you had a chance, but it's not a great chance. You are confused for 1 minute. It can attempt a new save at the end of each of its turns to end the confusion. Okay, and that is
Oof.
all 3 of his actions. So Svaldir, you're up, and you're confused. Now, of course, remember the confused condition has the caveat that each time you take damage from an attack or spell, you can attempt a DC 11 flat check to recover from your confusion.
Yeah, you determine my target randomly.
Okay, so we're gonna say the creature is 1, Het is 2, Wesley's 3, Bromir's 4, Movat is 5, and I will roll a D5 because we live in a digital world.
Shit.
2, it's Het.
All right. Let's see. So the Confuse was created before the Kineticist was created.
Mm.
Like, I don't have offensive cantrips. I could punch him, or would Elemental Blast be considered a part of that?
Yeah, I would say an elemental blast would be like equivalent to you striking. So I think that's fair.
Okay.
Because you have the melee or the range version of that, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that since it's only to strike or use offensive cantrips that I would be unable to use weapon infusion. It would
Yeah,
just
that's
be
fair.
It would just be a normal.
Yeah, like your base level blast. I think that makes
Yeah.
sense.
And I'm assuming since it's strike or offensive cantrip, it would just be the 1 action or the 2 action, because it does vary.
Well, you have to spend all of your actions. So I mean, it's up to you whether you want to do like 2 and then 1, or do 3 1s. Right? Because you can do 3 1s, right?
Or
is
to
it-
do 3 1s or 1 2 and 1 1.
Let's do 3 1s because you're confused, and that seems simplest.
All right. So let's see. Here we go.
Okay.
Thank God.
You love to
Are we
miss.
keeping the same target for each attack roll?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
I love
Okay.
it. I love it.
Oh,
That's
oh.
you got all your misses out when you needed to. That's just
Right.
good fortune. So at the end of your turn, you can make another save against the confusion.
Oh,
You do have a hero
Uh,
point.
I don't know if I have a good chance at success though.
You have a chance.
I mean, there's always rolling a 20, but I
Yeah.
don't know if rolling.
I will say you don't have to roll a 20. But
19
yeah.
or a 20.
No, it's not that bad. And you do notice. Well, you don't notice because you're confused. But that is the end of your turn, and Bromir is up.
How big is this creature?
He is medium. He's like hulking and strong, but he's not like necessarily massive.
Does he have the attention of Svaldir, or is he just looking around at all of us?
I
Because
mean,
he did try to do that spell on Svaldir.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to be like he's taking you all in. It looks like now that he's got the thing on Svaldir, he may be looking for another target.
So, what I'd like to try to do is I'd like to grapple Svaldir, seeing as he just tried to attack Bromir. Not as like it's more like
Just to restrain him.
just to restrain him. Like my arms are grappling his arms behind his back, kind of thing, and pulling him away from.
Svaldir is like, hold me back, bro, hold me back.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And that's what I was going to try and do.
All right, sure, go for it.
All right, let's see if this thing still works or if it's broken. And I didn't have you targeted, of course.
19 on your fort DC, Dom.
That is a success. No, that is right on the money.
Okay. So Dom is grappled then. I'll go ahead and add it on there.
Thank you.
Or grabbed. Okay, so that's one action.
So this is something I'm not really sure of. Like, what is? I'd like to move him with myself.
Oh, okay, yeah, we
Reposition
can.
action.
Yeah, we can use the new reposition action.
Okay, cool.
From the remaster. Does anybody know that off the top?
Off the top, no, but I can pull it up though.
I think it's this. I think it's a athletics check against Fortitude DC. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Athletics against Fortitude. On a critical success, you move the creature up to 10 feet. It must remain within your reach during this movement, and you can't move it into or through obstacles. On a success, you move the creature up to 5 feet. It must remain within your reach during this movement. You can't move it into or through obstacles. And on a critical failure, the target can move you up to 5 feet as though it successfully repositioned you.
So is that like a move action plus?
It doesn't have the move trait, so I'm assuming you don't move, which is weird.
Or like a shove.
So I just basically could stay in the same square I'm in right now, and then put Dom in another open square.
Yeah, maybe. I'd say, yeah. I mean, sure. Let's go
10
with
feet, so
that. It does say
in
no
your space,
obstacles,
and then
but yeah,
maybe that feels like that could be like a turnaround spin kind of thing.
yeah. I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
suplexing. Just
You wanna
right through your face. And
Oh yeah, body slam him into the beast.
I like it.
you're a wrestler. I mean,
That's a double win right there.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, let me ask you this, GM. Instead of repositioning and putting him like in one of these empty squares, can I have him strained and move him out to the hallway?
Yeah, you could try to shove him and
Well,
follow.
while he's still grappled, so I'd still have to shove him with my free hand.
But you would follow with him because you're.
Yeah. I'd say
Yeah.
you could try that, and if you succeed and follow with him, then you'll keep him grappled.
Okay.
Sure.
I guess let's try that then.
Because
So what do
the
I-
only thing that breaks
wanna
grapple is
target
if
him.
you're not next to them anymore. So as long as you
Right.
stay next to him, he keeps the grappled condition.
Pick him up and roll him out into the hallway.
Yeah. So I think that's the same thing. It's a athletics versus fortitude for shove as well.
All right, I'll just do a straight athletics then. Let's do that.
Okay.
Is
Any
it one?
success.
So that's just 5 feet on a success, right, Dom?
For Sherv,
For
yeah,
Sherv,
5
yeah.
feet.
Okay, so
And
that's
then
it.
you're gonna-
Okay, so that got him out the hallway.
Yeah, that'll basically do like that.
So
And you'll
where are we
still
at?
have
So
a
that's
grapple.
a
That's
grapple.
2 actions. Yeah.
That's 2 actions.
You grappled and you shoved.
Well, I guess my hands are tied.
Well, only one.
Well,
just
I
takes
do
one.
want to say actually, grapple the shove would actually fail because you would have map on the shove.
Oh shit, you're right. Yes, that does
Okay.
have
Okay.
map.
Okay.
Good
So it
call,
wasn't
Dom.
just a straight athletics roll then.
Well, it
Well,
is a.
It was
is,
an
but
attack.
but it's an attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it would be -5. So that would have been a 16.
Grapple, shove, force open,
And
All right,
reposition.
So
reposition, disarm, trip all have the attack trait on them.
even
you do-
repositioning now, I'd have like a 2.
Yeah,
map.
it would be 2 map. Yeah. You do still have him grappled though, and you do have 1 action.
Okay. What about while I have him? So you say I have him grapple with 1 arm?
Yeah, 1 hand.
Because I was wanting to grapple with 2.
Yeah, I mean,
Is that
you
like a different thing I can do?
No, it's the same. Mechanically,
same?
it's the same. But if you just want
Okay.
to say you've got him with 2, that's fine.
Can I take a kick at the beast?
Yeah, sure.
All right, I'll try a kick. That's
the
is
beast.
that just a regular unarmed attack? Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, but you got 2
With
maps
the
on it.
2
but-
map. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's try that. I'll do something better
Just
than
try
not
and-
doing anything.
Kick him in the penis. Oh,
Yeah.
you tried to
Missed
kick
by 2.
yourself. Or no, you tried to kick Svalder.
Svaldir, right?
But yeah,
Because I had
that
him
is-
targeted.
It is still a miss.
Okay. Then I'm
All
going
right.
to end the turn.
Okay,
I
that's
can
gonna
find
make it his turn.
Oh, did you move it for me?
No, I haven't yet, but I can.
All right.
I can't
thank you.
occupy the same space as Svalder, can I?
No.
So to walk over and punch this thing, I would have to move like right there.
Yeah, you'll have to kind of get up on that bed. So I'd say it's difficult terrain unless you succeed on a balance check.
Yes.
I tried.
Yeah.
You can also recall knowledge about the creature if you'd like to.
Do I have recall knowledge?
Everybody has it.
Where is the button to push?
Well, it just depends on if you're gonna do it. Then I can tell you which skill you would use for this creature. Different creatures operate off of
understood.
different skills.
Honestly, I think I'm pretty pissed off. 1, that there's a creature that I don't know what it is. 2, my friend just started punching me. Or
right.
trying to
While
punch me.
shooting you with fire.
Oh. Even
trying
worse.
to
you with
punch him
fire, yeah.
I was trying
Even
to punch
worse,
him with
because
earth.
the guy on the
Oh,
ship
Earth,
punched
sorry.
me, so I knocked him out.
Yeah.
But he just turned around, got yelled at, and turned around himself and started shooting fire at me.
Earth.
It's a crazy world we live in.
Punch him
yeah,
with earth.
yeah. So I don't think. So I think probably yeah. I will be trying to move onto that bed.
Okay.
That's a bed right there.
Yes. So I mean, I think you've got enough movement even to just do it. If that's all you're doing, you can get there even on diff terrain. You don't have to do a balance check if you don't want
Yeah.
That'd be 20 feet total.
to. Yeah.
Okay.
Will be
Well, then,
funny.
yeah. I think I will move there
Okay.
and rage.
Okay.
I probably would have raged before that actually.
Okay.
So I will rage, then move there, and then I guess third attack is to
Grab him by the ears.
grab him by the ears. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I would do that. I think I'm actually just going to try to punch him.
Punch him in the penis.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I always say.
Now this would just be a regular strike, right? I don't have
Yep.
any map for this one.
That's right.
Okay. Kerpow.
Okay.
Let's fucking
Okay.
go, bro.
That is a hit.
So we will roll that damage.
Hell yeah, dude.
Very, very nice damage. You You punch this creature like in his side, like right in his rib cage, and you hear kind of like a cracking sound. And you notice as you do, like it almost kind of like leans down even further than what you might expect, almost like it's nursing some kind of pre-existing injury, maybe. That is your 3 actions, right?
Correct.
Okay, Movat, you are up.
Movat's gonna attempt to do, that
That
tumble
thing you
through.
do.
Yeah,
Okay.
that tumble through.
Give us that Tom.
I want to do
Oh,
the thing I do.
Oh no.
It's called
Oh,
tumble through.
no. Yeah, that is a fail. Your movement ends and you trigger reactions. Oh, I should have done this on Has movement, but I didn't. So
Oh,
I'll give it to you. He takes this opportunity to attack you. Oh, lucky bastard!
oh,
Nice.
Oh my god. Okay, what's your second action?
oh man. I guess I'll just do a attack.
Okay. Oh no.
oh,
Oh no.
Oh no.
oh no!
Third
It'll be a long
action?
night.
Not enough
Third.
fire. It's just not enough fire.
Yeah.
Please no.
Third action. Yeah.
Hail Mary.
Oh! Oh!
Nope.
The 19
Okay.
on my screen.
It cat him
That's a
off guard. So
Oh, nice. All right, Movat, that's your turn, right?
Meow.
Basically, see me smacking into the creature and going. "Meh, meh."
okay.
It roars in your face.
Roar. Roar.
Oh,
Okay.
Roar.
All right. So I'm gonna start out with a recall knowledge check.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah.
Do you have probably don't have an applicable lore here.
No.
Religion would be your base skill.
Okay. And then as a reaction, I would
You
like
get the party frame up so I can actually see your lores. No.
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 Oh, I could no.
Okay. Go
But
ahead.
as a reaction, I'm gonna cast a focus spell, Scholarly Recollection,
Okay.
which will allow me a advantage on the roll.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead and give me that
And
check.
Find that religion. Keep higher.
Oh, okay.
Oh wow,
17s.
Wow.
that's awesome.
17 it is.
All right, so that
Yeah.
will, because it's a focus spell, that will
Give you the thing.
give me put me in minor curse.
Okay. So a couple of things. You know that this is a bar guest. You can tell that it hasn't transitioned yet. One of the things you know about bar guests is that they feed on creatures, like they feed on the fat of creatures, and they use that to power their own transformation into larger and more powerful creatures. You can tell this one has not reached whatever threshold it is to transform yet. And you can tell also that he does seem to be wounded somehow. You're not exactly sure how, but he seems to be like almost kind of limping. You guys have already learned a lot about these guys. I'll say, what do you not know? I mean,
Any
obviously
weaknesses?
how was that?
Weaknesses?
No. No weaknesses. Well, let's see. We can give you his worst save, which is will. And I'll tell you that he has resistance to fire and non-magical physical damage. So,
Physical.
hey, you hit with your hand wraps, right?
Correct.
So that's actually huge because those are magical. Otherwise, it would have reduced the damage.
Mm.
So yeah, I'd say you know those things. You also know that, like you saw, like they can change shape into a goblin and into their normal form, and you know they can do that at will, just whenever they want to. They can also do a wolf shape too. Some of them can, but I'm not sure if it's all of them. But anyways,
It
yeah.
reminds me of something I read about in the story about these heroes from Sandpoint. They encountered a creature very similar to this, as well as the heroes of, what was that town? Wasn't Sandpoint? There was another one.
Breach Hill.
Breach Hill, yes.
I think it was Breach
You
Point
read
or
that story
Sandhill.
too?
Breach Point Hill, yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have one of these in every campaign.
Every campaign.
The ruins of Rumlords? Is that what that
yeah.
was?
Yeah, the Age of Rumlords.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I hear
you
they never
know-
finished that.
You know some stuff.
They're still writing it.
It's still the heroes are still doing their thing.
Yeah,
They're still the same level that they were.
they're on vacation. Is what it is.
Rune Lords
They're-
happened
they're
like
on
10 years ago.
They're on
Yeah.
sabbatical.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's one action, right, Chris?
Yep. And then for my second action, I'm gonna go ahead and do my good standby and
I'm gonna
bless. I'm gonna bless.
Give him the bless.
Give him the B last.
You want to use the remastered bless, bro?
What is? I haven't read it yet, but yes,
It's 10 feet instead of 5 feet,
yes.
Oh!
and I think the rest of it's basically the same, right, Dom?
Yeah.
We have 2 circles on the map.
So yeah, if you want to bump it up to 10 feet,
The first circle is my kinetic aura. That's just always there.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that before.
Oh, I gotta. Oh, try that again.
It's fine.
Because I've got to do. No. I gotta do. Because I gotta edit the
Uh-huh.
rule.
that's going to be the rest of your turn, though, right?
Yeah, that'll be.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
So you're fine. Go ahead and get that sorted out, and then it's going to be the
There we
limping
are.
bar guest's turn. Let's
We're under the
see.
bless.
I think he's going to go after He because that is who successfully struck him.
Yeah.
And he's going to come in here on He with his Jaws attack. He, are you prepared
Apparently
to be
nothing.
missed?
We miss you dearly.
Oh my God! He's like, he goes to try to bite you, but like you hit him really hard on the side, and he's got this limp, and he's just off a little bit. Gonna come
And
in
you're
with
jumping on the bed.
yeah, you're on the bed. He's coming in with a claw for his second
Ouch.
attack. Oh baby, just a hit though.
Yeah.
Here comes some damage.
This is the
11.
first I've taken damage.
Oh, there you go. How
First
bad
time
does
in a fist
11? He comes across with like these wicked sharp claws that are like nothing you've ever experienced before.
So which
do you
button
think-
do I press again?
You hit the damage button next to your name, the one that just
Gotcha.
says damage. Yeah.
Gotcha.
How does He feel after getting that good slash? Is feeling
I
okay?
mean, all right.
Okay.
I definitely have a wound.
Mm-hmm. You're feeling it, but
Yes.
it's not dire.
No.
Okay. Let's see. I think he's gonna go for his third action. He's gonna go for an intimidation against Movat because Movat kind of like showed some weakness. So he speaks in common to you. They will feast on your bones and they will crunch like crackers tonight.
Like hardtack.
Yes. And he goes, oh, the big and Tim. What's your will DC?
Will DC.
Not the bones.
It's 10 plus your will bonus.
And my will bonus is 5, so 15.
Oh, so he critically succeeded.
Oh.
You are
Oh.
frightened too.
Oh man.
And that is going to be his turn. Svalder, you're up, and you're confused. So I'm going to roll. 1 is Bargas, 2 is Wesley, 3 is Bromir, 4 is Movat, 5 is He.
I swear to God.
He's also grappled. Does he have to do that first? Or?
No, I mean he's just.
Oh,
gonna,
you're just choosing the target.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay,
So
yeah.
4 is Movat. So yeah, I mean, Dom, what do you think with Salder being confused? Do you think he would try to break the grapple first, or you think he would just attack?
I think he would probably try to break the grapple.
Okay, go for it.
Just having been like having lived in the land of Lenorm Kings, like being constrained like that can mean certain death, and
Right.
even being confused, I feel like you're still fighting
It's
for
like a
your
base
life.
instinct, yeah.
Right. So he will do just a little athletics check, which that's against
Me.
Bromir's
Yeah,
4th
Athletics
DC, right?
DC.
Athletics DC.
Yeah.
Ba-ba-ba.
That did it.
Okay.
Okay. So you do break free. You're not grappled. So now your next 2 actions have to be to attack Movat.
All right. This is with map. Love to
Yes.
see it. Then we're gonna throw the first. That was the Earth Impulse.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to now do a Fire Impulse.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So you're mixing fire and earth. I like it. It's the end of your turn, so you can make another will DC. Will save.
okay.
Earth, wind.
I saw the
I
18.
roll a 2
Damn.
again.
Brutal.
I mean, I really don't want to use a hero point for this.
It's up to you.
Didn't you get an extra one?
For what?
I got an extra one.
Oh, it was you that got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna send it on to Bromir then.
I mean, Boromir would have to do the same thing he just did. I mean, something's going on with Swaldeer, obviously, with the beast doing that spell, and then
Yeah, he had,
Swaldeer attacking
he had like
2
the
people.
spiral red eyes now. Like
Right.
Is it really known as a spell? It's like the beast roared, then all of a sudden he just started going, "What the fuck?"
Yeah. Let me just check and see. Yeah, I mean, when he did the confusion spell, you definitely would have known that magic was being used. So
Yeah.
you're aware that he did some kind of magic, and then Svalder started acting weirdly.
So I'm gonna basically have to do essentially the same thing I did last time with the whole grapple sitch.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna try grappling him again.
Okay, little regrab.
I'll regrab.
I mean, that was a high value regrab because he escaped instead of attacking with his first map. So, or his no
nice.
map. Right on the money again with the grab.
Yep.
And then I'm going to try and shove him out
Okay,
in the hallway, I guess.
try and give him the shove.
Well, no, because I don't want to release a grapple. I'll just do the reposition.
Well, I mean, you can follow him if you successfully shove.
Oh, even
you
if I do
can.
shove?
If
Yeah.
you part of shove is if you successfully shove someone, you can stride, but you can
follow
move
him,
with
yeah.
them. Yeah.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay, give me
It's
that
another
check.
athletics
This one's going to be with the 5 map.
with the 5 map. Let me do that, and then
That is a success.
Right on the money.
okay.
Okay, so yeah, you
Um,
shove him out into the hallway, right next to Hadron, who seems to be sleeping or something. You're not sure.
I actually can't see him.
I can't.
Line of sight
either.
issue for me.
I got walls and doors in the way.
Yeah.
Well, Tucker, while you were asleep,
He's-
Falder
while you were
killed
sleeping.
you.
That would be funny.
He's colliding.
You do have one more action, Bromir.
Can I attempt to make Svaldir prone?
You could try to trip him, yeah, but you'll be,
With
that'll be
another
third
map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the crit fail on a trip, I think, is that you fall prone instead.
Oh, is it I fall?
Does the +1 from Bless affect? It's like anything with the attack trait, so it would have helped with the shove and stuff
think
like
it
that,
says
or is it?
attack rolls.
Yeah,
And
it is attack rolls.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's one of the weird things in Pathfinder 2 that they refuse to let go is that things that have the attack trait are not inherently attack rolls. The only thing that are attack rolls are strikes and spell attack rolls.
So I think
Um,
I want to try and attack with a punch this time
Okay.
against the
Against Movat,
monster.
sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the monster.
I mean, that seems
Movat.
to be the thing to do. You know?
Yeah, I mean, just that does seem to be accurate.
Oh,
16.
wow, that's close.
Did
Yeah.
that? Yeah, it's got
All right,
plus.
and then I want to end my turn.
Okay, so it's going to be Hez turn next. Yeah. You just got a good scratching on you. You're feeling the burn of his claws.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm assuming I'm still facing the same side as I was earlier, right? I'm going
Yeah.
to be punching the side that's already slightly hurt.
You're like laying into it. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
First punch.
Fucking
Oh my God.
nice, dude.
You were just carrying this. Other than, of course, you know, everybody else doing hard work.
Me actually carrying his shoulder.
Oh, no!
Oh, that sucks.
It's
for
still
some
hey every damage,
That's,
man.
that's still solid
damage.
damage.
All right, well here we go with follow-up fist number 2.
Oh, that was so
Oh.
close to a 20 on my screen.
That is a miss.
Mhm.
Oh no. And follow-up fist number 3.
Also a miss. Okay.
All right.
That is your turn. Movat, you are up.
Well, we're gonna have to give it a go again, and I mean, we've got to do. we
I
just
keep
got to-
forgetting that this is a thing until it's your turn. So if you fail this, I'm going to get you again.
Oh man! Oh no, I'm frightened. I can't even do whatever.
No, you can do it.
Yeah.
You just take a penalty.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do. Let's get the frightened condition on you.
Frightened too, right?
Frightened
Yeah.
and Twain.
But,
There you go. So that'll affect your tumble check. So you would have a worse chance to succeed, but you can still do it.
Okay, I thought fear also did something else. Like I thought I had to run away from the
No,
creature
that's
or something.
fleeing.
Yeah.
Ah, okay,
Yeah, fleeing.
gotcha. All right, well here we go.
Nice.
Okay.
There
Poggers?
we go.
All right, so I'm gonna tumble through.
The frightened was not on that, by the way.
Was it not?
No.
That's weird.
Strange.
I think you still got it though. If that were a 21, yes, you did still get it.
Cool.
Still good.
Hell yeah.
All right. All right. So let's activate that pistachio.
Pancake.
Yep. And let's go ahead and do the oops. Wrong thing. Let's do that precise strike.
Okay.
So frighten -2, weapon +1, train +1. Did I lose bless as soon as I moved out of
Mhm.
the range?
Yeah.
Oh, boo. Okay. That blows chunks.
Wouldn't have mattered.
Hey, you still deal half your precise strike damage.
Yeah, you do still deal half your precise strike. So it would be like half of 2d6. So you roll a 2d6 and we'll divide by 2.
Yeah, and you can also just take half damage.
Take half damage. Or yeah, just roll 2d6 and I'll
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take half damage.
take half. I'll just take half damage on it.
No, you can just take half damage.
I'll just take half on that.
There you go.
Is your weapon magical?
It is. It is
Okay.
a +1 now. I bought that rune and got that taken care of.
Huge. Okay. Yeah. Very big. Okay.
Dude,
You kind of like
you will still lose the pistachio, right?
yeah. It does still burn your pistachio to attempt the confident finisher. Is that all 3 of your
Um,
actions?
I gotta check the.
Or you tumbled.
finisher,
Just stumble through and strike. Yeah. You should
Okay,
have
yes,
one
you got
more.
one more.
but I think finisher ends my turn.
Well, you can't
No,
make
it's
any more
just-
strikes,
yeah,
but you do still get the action.
Yeah.
Oh, if I still get the action, then I will do. Oh dang!
This is where the arsony comes in.
Yep. Demoralize is a great choice.
Recall knowledge.
Recall knowledge.
No,
Phone a
no,
friend.
no. I've got a feat. I thought.
Got 2 of them.
Hopefully you have too.
Yeah.
He's a cat. He has 4.
Yeah, it's true.
I'm gonna use.
Milkshake will tell you.
I'm gonna use dueling parry.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Dueling Purry?
Yeah, dueling parry.
Okay. Get out of here, Wesley. It's your turn.
That was good, dude. That was good.
With everybody attacking me last round, I think I need
Yep.
that extra AC.
Yep.
Your frightened will go down by 1 to
Yeah.
frightened 1, by the way.
Yeah. So, Chris,
Alright.
what you got in the tank, bro?
After seeing my friend get head.
Whoa.
Whoa, wait.
Yeah,
I didn't think that through all the way.
Did not think that one
Yeah,
out
never-
very well.
I'm not mad.
I'm gonna go
So you just watched it
ahead.
happen?
Well, yeah, I wasn't gonna interrupt it.
Our guest made some sick grapefruit noises.
No, nice.
I'm gonna go ahead and target him with a heal.
Oh, man.
A little 2 action heal.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All
Nice.
right. Yeah, you regain
head job.
14 H pizzle.
And
Putting him
then
ahead.
So do I
Nice.
take that as damage or
Heal.
Heal.
Yep.
The one on the right. Yeah.
Rip. Yep, I see it now.
Yeah, you don't want to take that damage.
Yeah,
and
right.
then yeah. Third action, I'm gonna concentrate on bless.
Okay, so you're going to make it bigger?
Make it bigger.
Okay.
Making it
Um,
bigger while
go ahead
watching
and-
it.
Bump that up. And limping Barghest. Not feeling great here. Not liking what's going on. Let's see. Let's see.
You get 2 blesses to Chris? It looks like you get 2 icons of bless.
One of them's
I think one
the
is for-
aura, one's the
Yeah.
Oh,
effect.
one's the aura. Okay.
He's gonna go after Movat here because Movat's still a little bit frightened, and he's going to try and eat him with his jaws.
Oh, dear God.
Oh,
Oh no!
He eats
Those
him
are
with
bound to
his
happen.
jaws. It was bound to happen eventually.
Oh.
Bringing a cat to a
Oh
bat
wow,
fight.
not bad. 16 damage. That could have been much worse.
Oh.
Look at the
you're-
blood.
Yeah. And I mean, yeah, he like gashes across Movat, and you can see like just blood is like matting his fur and goes splattering everywhere. Second attack, he's gonna try and claw Movat and see if he can get somebody off the field. Oh, can't do it.
Oh.
Can't do it. Brutal. Third action, he's going to look at He and try to get him demoralized. What's your will DC, Luke?
Oh, what is will DC?
It's going to be your 10 plus your will save bonus.
So 16.
Okay, so he's got you frightened 1.
Did that include
I'll go
Matt?
ahead and- What's that now?
Did
There's
that
no
include
map
Matt?
on.
It's
there's
not
no
on
map
intimidate.
Demoralize.
It's not an attack trait.
Uh-uh.
It has never
Oh.
been an attack.
So Chris, how long
Okay.
you been playing this
I
game?
don't know.
I'm with
I want to
Chris.
attack with my intimidation.
Yeah, I'm with Chris. I'd like that -8, please.
Svalder, you're up. You could try to escape first again if you'd like to.
For you targeting my target of targeting, can I argue that the Barghest is still in that role since I can still see him on my screen? I can still see him, Bromir, and Hadron.
Oh, Yeah, I think that'd be fine. We'll throw him in.
Okay. But here is my athletics check to break free.
Wait, what just happened?
Bromir. 20 against.
Oh, you
your
rolled.
athletics.
Okay, yeah. The D3 just threw me off.
Yeah. So I was doing like I always start with the Barghast as 1, and then I go clockwise. So Bromir will be number 3 there.
Okay.
So yeah, you break free, and then Bromir is your target.
All right. Last question. I don't consider anyone allies currently.
That's right. Yeah.
But does Wesley still see me as an ally? If he does, then I would have Bless. If he doesn't see me as an ally currently, then I would not have Bless.
Chris, does Wesley still see Svalder as an ally?
He's being that he's not entirely sure what's going on. Yes, he does.
Okay. All right. So here comes the first. I did that on full map. Sorry, that's a miss. That should
Wait,
be out. That should
minus
be at
5?
map.
Yeah.
it should be
Yeah.
15.
Okay. Yeah.
That was my bad. And then here is the.
But you're not grabbed anymore, right? And that does
No.
affect your roll. The grab condition is giving you a pin, right?
No, it's not.
Yeah. No. Everything
Oh,
was
it's
straight.
prone. I'm sorry, prone is the one that gives you it. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, miss. Give us that will save. I think this is your time.
This I'm hoping.
I'm not gonna look at the
It's gonna be a
screen.
2.
I'm gonna put my cursor over the roll.
Oh,
wasn't-
come
it
on with the
wasn't your
20.
It was
wasn't
on the
your time.
20.
Brutal.
Okay, I'll use the hero point. God damn it!
Okay,
It's the
all right,
third
use it.
time.
There you
Use the hero
go.
point.
Watch it. Like,
I mean, this Barghast is going down anyway. So
I
might
know.
as
That's what I was
well.
gonna say.
There you go.
You did it.
I did it. Oh my god! Holy shit!
That's a win in my book.
Fuck, man. Get this
So yeah.
confused off me.
You are clear. You see Svalder like shake his head and I mean probably you would.
on?
Yeah,
How did
he's
I
like
get here?
says something like that. So
Oh, God, I'm so
assuming everybody
sorry.
would know pretty much right away that something's changed. Bromir, you're up.
Regardless of him actually succeeding with that, Bromir was still going to actually ignore Svaldir and try to grapple the badly injured
Okay.
Barghast.
Sure.
So let's try to do that. Hopefully, nope.
Mm-mm.
So in that case, since I didn't grapple, instead I'm gonna do a flurry of blows on it.
Give him the blows, bro. You guys are just blowing each other over there.
I didn't mean to do that.
Boy.
What I meant to do, these are both gonna have the old Maparuski. Can I roll 2 dice at once?
I mean, you can.
Okay. I was just wondering if that was a thing I had to do. These
That's
have
a
map, right?
miss.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one
that-
should have 2 maps.
Yeah.
But that would still be a 20
Oh, wait.
total.
2 maps. Okay, even with the
Yeah. Flurry is a one
Flurry.
action to do 2 actions.
Hmm.
So
Two
you
attacks.
apply a map normally.
Yeah.
Okay.
But a 20 versus AC is a hit.
Hell yeah!
Oh, nice. I'm gonna do the old Damaruski.
Tell me the
Fine,
bless helped on
damage.
that.
Does that-
I have bless on me, so if it was going to, it would have.
Yeah, I see a bless in there.
No, I'm just saying. Tell me that that +1 mattered from bless.
It did because it would have been a 19. I don't know if a 19 would have hit.
it didn't matter, Chakras. It didn't matter.
I just need to know where I stand.
And Bromir,
Standing in the
you've
room.
got magic, right? Magic on your weapon.
Yeah, those are. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Did I put the rune on there or not?
Yep, you got weapon potency on your attack.
Yeah, I got the rune. Okay.
So yeah, you are doing damage. So that was you grappled and then you flurried. You still got one action, right?
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to try a straight attack on the last
Oh,
one with the
okay.
math 8.
You're looking for that natural 20.
Yep. Natural 13.
That's not what you needed to have.
All right.
Okay, Heh, your turn. Can you finish the job?
Well, yeah.
Near death.
We're gonna try anyway. So we are gonna do that. Punch number uno.
Okay.
Fuck yes. Heh.
There, that's a hit.
All right. So that.
Heck
damage-
yeah.
Are you shitting me? Whatever.
We take damage.
Yeah, 7
time.
damage.
And you
Nice.
kill it.
There you go. Right on the money.
You punch it in the ribs like you've just been laying into that same spot, and this last hit, you just hear this enormous crack, and like its whole rib cage just like crushes inward, and it's like starts doing this gurgling, and then it dies.
I'm gonna step on its head.
No skeletons rise.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. No,
Nice.
you're not coming back.
Nice.
I
Very
immediately
good
start
stuff.
tending to Movat's wounds.
See, you guys weren't even close to dying. It was totally easy.
The whole,
One of us was
I-
close to dying.
yeah, I was very near death.
Wow.
The whole outcome of this fight is hilarious. I didn't lay a finger. Well, I did lay a finger on the beast at the
Yeah.
end, but Svaldir was like
confused
out of
the whole
combat.
time. Yeah.
Movat was the one getting injured the most, and Half was out there dealing the damage.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I feel like every GM has it out for me because this is not the first time that my
I know,
character has
dude.
just been shunted out of a will save. You know?
I felt bad as soon as I did it, but I was like, you were grabbing him. It made sense
Yeah.
that he would.
I mean, yeah, it made
he
sense.
would do
I'm not faulting you for it. I'm just
Yeah.
saying there are common
It's
themes
happened
in
a
every
lot.
campaign.
I felt
has
most
happened
bad
a
about
lot.
using the hero point whenever we were going to kill him that round anyway. I was like, he's
Oh,
going to
yeah.
die this round.
I mean, I didn't want to possibly end up.
No, I'm
actually
not.
hitting
Yeah, I
someone.
got it. That's why
Yeah.
I said.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, after the creature's head is smashed in, like there's it just kind of quiet, and you look around and you don't see any other threats, don't see anything moving. This
Well, I believe the mystery is solved.
this room that you're in seems to be empty other than just like basic. Oh, excuse me. The 12 breadsticks here. I'm really struggling. Basic, bedroom. This is like a master bedroom, or well, actually, probably wouldn't be a master. This is like a downstairs bedroom. So this is a bedroom. It's got a desk with some stuff in it.
Got a bed on it.
It has a bed.
Oh, does Movat go down?
What was
No.
Oh, you are attempting to treat wounds, but you've critically failed.
So you
Oh.
take 7 damage.
Now,
Take 7 damage.
that? Oh.
You go to 1 HP.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
I think we
did-
both clicked it.
I did do treat wounds on him prior.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
I'd already
Over
healed
5.
that 5.
Oh, you did. Okay.
yeah.
So you're back down to 1, and it's been 20 minutes. Okay.
So
Yep,
we
and
spent
it-
20 minutes so I can refocus and get my.
Yeah. Anybody who needs to, refocus or do anything that takes time, feel free. If people want to be like looking around the room or doing other
Yeah.
stuff,
I
that's
guess
fine.
I'm gonna go ahead and lose my rage, and then
Okay.
you spend that first 10 minutes of getting over my.
Baldur, are you okay?
I think so. It was weird. When the creature howled at me, I lost sense of where I was. It's kind of hard to explain. But I think I'm fine now. Thank you for
Guess I'm gonna
looking
look
out
at
for me, Bromir.
gonna look at Spalder and kind of dust my singed clothes off. And
Gave him this stern look.
No punch.
then I'm
no
gonna
punch.
start looking around the room. Obviously, the Spargus was here for something.
Yeah, I'm looking around the room as well.
If I'm gonna be sitting on the bed next to the thing. I'm gonna kind of start just kind of cutting him up a little bit. I'm a little disappointed in myself. I didn't do as well as I like. I don't feel like I was as flamboyant as I could have been, as flashy.
Flamboyant.
Movat,
Okay.
this fight was as Movat as any other fight I've seen.
Well, the flame wouldn't have been much good against him because he's resistant to it, so it is okay.
Ah, but he's dead now. I think he'll burn. Wow.
Let's
Wow.
hold
We-
off on the fires.
Is it
until
just
we
me?
We
Or is
need-
it- I'm gonna pull up my pad and write no more fire in all caps.
Wow. I'll look at that. Hi, who said anything about fire, Mao?
Wow. Okay, so you guys are searching around the room. It looks to be in the desk. You find some like notes and business letters. It's like letters about setting up trade deals for import-export type stuff. You don't really find anything that stands out as unusual in this room. It all looks like super on the up and up for what you would expect for like a regular businessman.
Anything on the bar guest?
No, the bar guest doesn't have anything on him. It's just like some, shredded cloth
Fur.
from his goblin
gotcha.
form.
So no name tags or anything like that?
No, it was just the one name tag that says, "Hello, my name is Barghest."
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
goblin.
look at everybody. I'm gonna tell them to shush, and then I'm gonna start listening again, see if I can hear any more scratching.
Okay.
See if there's any more noises coming from the house.
Now, is this after the 20 minutes?
Yeah, we'll say we're after the 20 minutes just for expediency here. Yeah, you can do another perception check, Luke, if you'd like.
Wait.
No, don't hear anything.
All right. Well, then I think I'm gonna make my way into whatever room is over here.
I'll move with her.
I plan to stay here for another 10 minutes and try to treat wounds again.
Okay.
Well, you're immune for an hour.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
Not until you get what's it called? Drawing a blank. Continual recovery.
Yeah.
I'll check out this room right here.
Now,
I
is
don't know if
it
these clothes are open?
all treat wounds or just per character?
Oh, I think it's all. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all treat wounds.
So you wouldn't have
well,
been
then I
able to do
wouldn't-
the second one. You wouldn't
Yeah, I
have been
wouldn't
able.
have been
to.
able to
That's
do
why you failed.
Yeah.
That's why I failed. Yes.
Yeah, you
those
can.
seven-
You can
I
walk
guess
in there,
I'll-
group.
Start looking in this room right here.
Oh, it's dark to me still.
Yeah, that's just the map. The map
Oh,
is
okay.
dark.
I couldn't tell.
Yeah. Hold on. Where did Luke go? Luke's in there. Okay.
Oh, is there a door
Um,
there?
What's that?
Where is the door?
There's no door here. It's you have to go out and around.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, is everyone just running around free will?
Yeah,
I was
everybody's just
moving-
wandering.
Driving the Jeep
Well,
and saying,
here's the thing. I stopped. I listened. I didn't hear anything. What else would I stop?
I said I was moving with
I
her.
walked out of the
Mhm.
hallway and then walked into this room right here.
Movat's rolling initiative. You wouldn't be
Oh,
frightened
no.
anymore, B-Will. You can go ahead and take that off.
Well, I wasn't trying to roll initiative either.
Were you trying to just do a regular perception?
Yeah, I was just trying to do a regular perception.
Okay. Let's say, let's see. Everybody just give me one more perception check, and this will be for the whole ground floor. I'm going to say, you guys, you have plenty of time here to just kind of do a thorough search of the whole ground floor.
can I get some bonuses for Angel's patience that I don't have?
No, but thank you for asking.
Oh, baby.
Nice
Fuck.
one, Movat. Okay.
Is that a polar bear rug on
I'm
the floor?
really happy that I got all my good rolls out in the fight. Y'all can make up for all the
Especially
rolls
that
that I'm
one.
not going to see being anything.
Okay, we got Bromir. All right. So you all do a pretty good search. Bromir, in this area, you find like
Which area?
underneath in the southwest area here.
Oh, down there.
You find a small little just a little tiny wooden box that's just kind of nestled in between two little books inside of one of the drawers. and that box has it has 10 gold pieces in it.
Okay.
Wesley, you you find in one of the rooms a scroll. A hot scroll.
I rolled well enough to find something.
How hot?
Nice.
So hot.
I would like to take a moment to identify it.
Okay. Give me a check to identify magic. Let's see. This would be. You could roll. You could roll any of the 4 traditions.
Yes, we will. Religion. Religion is my bread and butter. Or is it? No, it's not.
Your bed and breakfast.
It's Arcana. I've got more intelligence than wisdom. Not that it
Nice.
matters.
You're not able to piece it together just
Okay.
yet. Movat, and you all know, like, of course, you all get a sense of the layout downstairs. I know you can't really see through the walls here, but you know, this is the front door over here in the southeast corner. That's where the front entrance to the house, and right at the front entrance, there's a staircase that goes up to the 2nd floor. Movat, in your searching, you find that under the staircase there is a hidden little hidden hatch that kind of creaks open, and as you open it up and you look into the hatch, you see, just like rough dug, a tunnel that goes downward, and it's it's not like a tiny tunnel, but it's like somebody has dug out a cellar or something down there.
I thought you had found
Look
somebody
out,
named
dug
Doug.
in.
Yeah, Doug is down there. Matt, there's
Yeah,
a Matt
he's-
there.
And
Kinda
he's
rough.
he's a seller.
I mean,
Yeah.
He's a merchant.
I'm half dead anyway. I'll go down there and check it out.
You trip in the tunnel and fall to your death.
Now is he alone? Are you doing this all by yourself? Movat?
You guys could be there if you want. I mean, if Movat wants to try to keep it secret, he can.
No, I don't think I'll keep this. Well, no, I don't think yeah, I'm not gonna keep it a secret. I almost died a minute ago. I think I'm gonna.
Gonna keep it cool.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
kind of like your thing is kind of almost dying.
Yeah, that is kind of my thing. Yeah, but only once a day, hopefully. So
You're-
y'all want to come with me? As I drop down.
Your poor brother.
Yeah,
I know.
sure.
Now he's the one that's almost died.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel shit.
So you guys all make your way down into this like rough cut dirt wall cellar. As you get down in there, it's like a dirt kind of entryway down to what's looks like a stone door, and it's almost like this has been maybe rediscovered because the stone looks older than the dirt.
Is there like a name Rothfuss engraved on the door of stone?
Who now?
That's Rothfuss's third title of his third book.
Oh.
is The Doors of Stone.
Yeah, no, this is a different door of stone
Okay.
entirely.
Gotcha.
And I don't have a map for this
Look it
area,
up.
so this is you're just gonna have to think with your minds.
I mean, so
Um,
does it look like the digging was done in the house towards them, or does it look like something dug into the house?
it looks like there was the house down. It looks like somebody.
Started at the house and moved out.
Yeah.
So is
Well, I mean, I'm unharmed, or I'm unharmed. Did the bar guest look like it had any dirt on it?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, it
Would
was
I
kind
have
of.
paid attention to that kind of thing, because I'm probably sure that it was just like stomp
Yeah.
on it till it was dead.
I mean, I would say it probably wasn't like super clean.
Yeah.
It wasn't like caked in dirt. You would know it, like it hadn't dug this recently, if that's what you're thinking.
Gotcha.
But it may have been down here.
Gotcha.
So
yeah,
it doesn't look like it's a fresh excavation. It's
fresher than the stone, but not fresh. It looks like this is probably at least a year old,
okay.
maybe more.
I guess I'm gonna turn around and kind of point to one of them and then point down. I walk in.
Alder will go down.
Okay. There is a stone door. Are you opening the stone door?
Oh, didn't Mobat open it?
I don't think anybody's
sure.
opened it.
I'll open it. At this point, I don't care. Let's go.
Okay, you grab onto the. It has kind of like a little latch that you like pull over to the side in order to unlatch the stone door. And as you grab onto it, you notice, and you kind of like push this. You know, it's fairly heavy. Push this lever over, and as it kind of clicks into the place, you see a pale light blue rune flares up on the front of the door and flashes out in a bright light. And Movat, I need you to make a will save.
Yeah, you know, those are my favorite kinds of saves.
Well. Okay.
Nice.
No, yeah.
Okay. You did succeed, but not critically, so you will take half damage.
I'm still dead.
27d6.
Oh, just
Oh, those are low rolls. That's good. That's good. That's good.
Half damage? Sweet.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
You take 4 damage.
Wow, that's sub average.
So you're back to
I'm
one.
not even going to act like I took any damage. I'm just going to be like, whatever.
And that was negative damage. I don't know if you have anything for that.
So he
don't
adds
think
the damage. Is
So it's
healing?
healing then, right?
Yeah, right? Yeah,
Because
he's
when you
undead.
subtract the
Math.
negative, yeah.
Right.
You get a positive.
But after you kind of like grunt through the pain and I try to act like nothing even happened. The rune, after it flares up, it kind of subsides, and you push the door open. Inside, you see what looks to be a small room. I say small. It's maybe like 20 foot by 20 foot square. It's all stone walls, stone ceiling, stone floor. In the back, there's a large statue, and the statue is like of a cloaked figure with a mask on his face, and the left eye is like missing, or there's like a hole in the mask where the left eye would be.
Can I
Wesley.
roll a recall knowledge?
You may, once I have completed my description of the room.
Okay.
There's not much else. I mean, mostly this statue, and then there's like a couple of little, maybe like basins in front of the statue. Basin's the wrong word, but like little bowls, essentially, like to give offerings or something like that. And then on either side of the room, you've got two chests that are like finely carved stone chests. You can go ahead and make your religion check.
One-eyed Willie's treasure.
We found it. Who all is going into the room?
Oh, I'm definitely in the room. I opened the door.
I mean, yeah. Once he opened the door and took
Yeah.
some damage, I'm gonna assume
The
everything
looters
is safe
just
now.
spill in.
Yeah.
After the rune goes off, I do want to look around for traps when we go into the room.
Okay, give me a perception check, Dom. Wesley, something in your back of your mind, but you're just not putting it together.
Nice.
Is it the Legend of Two-Toed Tobias?
It does seem to be the Legend of
Yeah,
Two-Toed Tobias.
knew it.
Yes. You think you're going to be attacked by Jack Jibbers any
Check
second.
Any second.
Yeah. Okay, Svalder, critical on the search for traps. So in one of the chests on the side, there is a drawer that is, you can tell, has a similar kind of rune on it that flared up for Movat. It's very faint, like when it's not active, you can barely even see it. but you do know that drawer is trapped. That's the only one you find in the room.
Just want to let everyone know this chest on the left here has a similar rune that was on the door, so be
Move out.
careful, or if
Move
someone
out.
can disarm it.
Movet immediately moves to the right. Chest.
I'll be over here.
I'll be over here.
Okay, are you guys going through the other drawers, or what are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna search that other
Okay.
chest for sure.
Okay. As you open up the drawers, you see what looks to be like the makings of almost like an alchemical lab. Each of the drawers you pull open, you see like vials, and a lot of them have liquids in them, like green, blue, purple, different colors. And then in some of the drawers, you have like alchemical tools, alembic and mortar and pestle and that kind of stuff. It's all very clean though, like nothing was sitting out on the chest, so it's just like almost like super clean. And then so that's what you find in the chest, is all the alchemical gear.
There were any? I wanted to ask this before we all piled in. If there were any footprints I noticed aside from ours on the dirt.
It's a good question. Roll a perception check or a survival check.
Or a survival check?
Yes.
I'll let you do both. Either or.
As I notice him studying, can I go ahead and cast guidance on him?
Sure.
While he's doing that, can I look just around the rest of the room and see if I notice anything else that looks off or
Yeah,
might
roll
be interesting?
roll a perception. Bromir, you don't really you don't notice any dust in here at all. So it's not like that you don't see any tracks, because you also don't see any dust. So it's like,
Okay.
maybe it's hermetically sealed, or maybe somebody's cleaning it. You don't know. Movat, there is in one corner of the room, there's almost like a slippery spot on the floor.
I'll go take a look at that closer.
It's like
And
wet, oily, maybe.
You said Svalder pointed out the drawer that is trapped.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming this drawer has like a little handle that you obviously need to use to pull it out. How big is this drawer are we talking?
It's like maybe
Like
like 8 inches.
jewelry
and then,
box kind of drawer?
Yeah, maybe something like that.
Okay.
A little deeper, like probably a good 6 inches deep.
Gotcha. Well, then I would like to use my fishing tackle. I'm going to take out some fishing line, kind of
Uh-huh.
wrap it around the handle of the chest, and I'm going to wave everybody to get back.
Okay.
And I'm going to walk back with them out to the entrance, and then I'm going to yank on that cord to see if I can't pull that drawer open.
I want to cast
Okay.
guidance on him as well.
No one's in the room when this drawer opens, but I'm ripping this drawer open with the fishing tackle.
Okay. Give me. Let's do. I guess just give me give me a thievery check,
Okay.
just for funsies.
For funsies.
Yeah.
Now, using that, I'm also using stuff that I'm familiar with the sailing lore and the fishing tackle, so I know not.
I'll let you do sailing lore. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
We'll do a sailing lore then.
17. Okay, so yeah, you rig it up, and you're not sure if it should work, or if because you don't know how the trap is cast.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pull the drawer open.
Yeah, but maybe you get lucky, or something happens. You hear the flare sound, and it kind of like and goes out, and nothing happens to you.
oh, well, never mind.
I guess I'm gonna walk in then and look in the drawer that just pulled open.
I was waiting for you to say Movat. I need you to make a will save.
Movat.
Damn it!
Okay, so yeah, you walk in, and in the drawer there is a dagger, and you can see like it's a double-sided, straight blade, maybe like 8 inches long. It's a pretty long dagger, and in the handle are carved some runes.
Do we
I
recognize
mean, I've
the
got
runes?
religion, but I mean, I don't know what else I would think if I could even.
You could try religion.
I don't know what those runes could be.
And anybody can attempt a religion if you
Yeah.
want to, just in general for the room.
As a reaction,
Uh-huh.
I want to go ahead and cast my focus spell again. Scholarly
Okay.
recollection.
Sure.
I'm going to be done with the room, GM.
You want to be what?
I'm going to be done with the room, so I'm going to be at the base of the steps whenever.
Okay, you walk back out. I got you.
Yeah.
Wesley, you recognize some of the runes, and it almost kind of like triggers some memory about the masked figure, and you realize that this is God bless, I forgot again. You realize that the statue is of Black Fingers. Is that it?
Isn't that another name for Norgi?
Yes, it is another name. It is an aspect of Norgorber.
Norgi?
Black Fingers. Yes, that's right. And this dagger is like, the runes are obviously magical in nature, but they're basically invoking a blessing of Norgor on this dagger. And now, kind of like putting it all together, the alchemist setup, the vials, you start to realize like that's a poisoner's setup.
Assassins.
A lot of those vials
Yeah.
are poisons, and yeah, this is like basically some kind of old temple to Norgorber, specifically in his Black Fingers aspect. And you'd be aware with the 17 that Norgorber does have some other aspects like the Father Skensaw, and a few others.
It's always interesting that Norgorber always shows up in like almost every campaign.
He's there, man,
Yeah.
every time.
He is a great deity though.
Mm-hmm.
Sick lore.
Sick Nor, Gorbor.
Yeah.
So does
It's like
anybody
that
pick up the
dubstep
dagger? I'm not picking up the dagger. But did anybody pick up the dagger?
Nobody
would-
has
I
yet.
did.
Oh, you did?
I absolutely looked in the drawer, saw that that's what it was trying to hide, and picked it up and looked at it. Couldn't know what was going on. I'm probably just gonna stick it in my pocket afterwards.
If you would
Okay.
like, I could do a reading on it and attempt to identify it. But I need at least a minute with it.
I mean, I'll hand it over. I do expect it back though.
All right.
Okay.
I want to cast Read Aura on it and then try to
Okay.
identify it.
The item is magical. You have a +2 circumstance bonus to identify magic on the item. Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, you kind of like, as you cast the spell, you see the runes kind of light up a little bit in this, that very similar, like pale blue color to what the runes were on the traps too. And after it's done, you realize it's a +1 dagger, but it also has an additional enchantment that it basically is for striking deadly wounds. It can only do it once per day, but basically the effect is, and I'll write this up, but the effect is that once per day, when you roll a 19, you can treat it as if you had rolled a 20, like the same as like the Keen rune, if that makes sense,
Yeah.
but only once per day.
Only once per day.
Is that a reaction, free action?
A free action when you roll the 19.
Gotcha.
Bam.
All right. I hand it back to him.
I'm just gonna pop it in my pocket.
You explain what it does to him?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody grabbing those alchemical things?
I mean,
I'll
there'd probably
grab
be.
it for Hadron. No,
I mean, do they look like they could be worth money to sell?
You could do. what would that be for? You could do
Crafting.
like, crafting. I would say a thievery check would also work, or if you have like any kind of alchemical lore, poison lore.
Medicine.
I might do
Cool.
medicine. Yeah,
Oh,
since it's
Okay,
poisons.
I'd rather do medicine, but that'd only be a +2.
Oh, medicine. There we go.
Jesus, Luke. You know, beginner's luck is supposed to end after the first couple of sessions.
They're healing potions.
Right.
Really? What?
Wesley's like, drink this, Movat. This is fine. Yeah, they are. Let's see. You are able to, like, just kind of looking at them. They have, they have a certain viscosity. They have a certain color, certain transparency, and you like kind of analyzing that. You're able to figure out what they are. And I will tell you what they are.
After these messages?
After these messages, you have two vials of belladonna.
Ooh.
You have 2 vials of lethargy poison. And you have 1 vial of black adder venom.
Alright. Well, if no one's actively reaching for them, I'm also going to pick them up because I obviously
Twalder
know
did.
that these probably might be worth something to someone.
Twalder did say that Hadron might be interested in being a crafter as well.
Then yeah, I will just go ahead and pick them up anyway because he might.
He
if
might
doesn't
never
want
come
them,
back.
Then yeah, if he
Yeah.
doesn't want them, I'll sell them.
Okay. All right. Anybody else doing anything in here? Investigating the oily spot.
Oh, actually, I will do a thing with the oily spot.
Okay.
I mean,
I will use my base kinesis and channel the earth and pull the oil away from the floor and bring it down away from Movat.
Just
Basically,
gonna
bury
bring.
it.
Oh, you're just gonna bury the oil. All right, sure. Yeah, you bury the oil and it is gone.
I guess there's nothing else here.
Do we
stick
have-
around and-
Is there any indication that maybe this is where the Barghest was hiding out?
Make a well, I'll just say I think you might eventually gather before the oil is dispersed that's kind of like that was the corner that he was eating people in, and the little tiny bit of oil there was all that was left of them. You haven't found any bodies anywhere else in the house, and you gather that the Barghest was consuming them in full. And Wesley, that's it makes a lot of sense with the Barghest because that's what they do to try to like empower themselves is they eat things, specifically the fat, but they eat the whole thing too.
I guess the overall question in my mind right now is, I guess we're assuming that it may have been trapped in this shrine, and then when it was discovered, that's when it broke out and started eating people, or
Or it ate
That
the
might-
adventurers and they fought back and they wounded it, and now that's why it was limping.
yeah.
Could make sense. Yeah, I would say. You don't really have enough knowledge at this point to draw any conclusions.
I do think we should take
Search.
the claws from the Barghest as a trophy to prove that we have slain it in order to get paid for the endeavor.
Just have he cut off its head.
He
He likes
crushed it.
I mean,
Oh,
I
he
stepped
crushed
on
it.
his head. Yeah,
Cut off his
so,
crushed head.
Yeah.
Cut off his
yeah.
crushed head.
I think I probably
Take
what
it.
I'm just gonna do. Well, I do have a new dagger, so yeah, I'll probably go use my new dagger, cut off his claws, and
There you go.
Oh, I'll go upstairs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs too while he's doing
Okay.
that.
Those of you who are going upstairs, give me a perception check.
Oh, baby.
I'm not mad.
I'm like a glutton
Very-
for punishment.
Very nice.
Better.
Okay. So we'll just say you guys, you collect the whatever trophies you're planning to collect from the thing real quick and go upstairs. Het and Bromir, you both kind of stumble on in the master bedroom upstairs, and the upstairs has several rooms, and they're all like, exactly what you would expect to find in a merchant's house. But in the bedroom, you do find behind a false wall a safe.
Okay, I pointed out.
Okay. Yeah, you guys see the safe on the wall. It's a metal, it looks like it's maybe about 16 inches by 16 inches, metal front, and it's got some, like, an old style, like, spin handle.
Is it like a key lock, or is it a padlock where there's a combination, or?
The spin handle is like a numeric lock, basically.
Okay.
You have to do this way a certain number, this way a certain number, that kind of a thing.
Did you check to see if it was unlocked before you started spinning it?
I didn't start spinning it. No,
Nobody's
I
touched it yet.
No, I pointed because I was going to point it out to Svaldir.
I mean,
Oh,
having
see if he can
noticed
check for
that
traps.
things have been trapped and explode in people's faces, I'd like to study this thing very closely.
Okay. Anybody who's gonna study it closely can do a perception.
I would suggest Svaldir.
I'm going to give him guidance.
Which one?
Baldur.
Baldur?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and drop
There's
that.
been too many perception checks. I don't know which ones are which.
The 22 is the one I just rolled for perception on if it's trapped.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
18.
Het and Svaldir, neither of you notice anything. Movat, you do see that it's not necessarily trapped, but there is a very, very light sheen on the spinning wheel. And by sheen, I mean like it glistens just a little bit too much. The metal does, like there's something coating it.
There's something cold in it. I'm like, I wouldn't touch that.
Well, if you wouldn't touch it, neither would I.
Well, I guess I'm gonna pull up my fishing tackle. Oh fuck! Hold on. I'm trying to think what would be in a fishing tackle. Obviously, like a little bit of fishing line and
Some fishing weights,
yeah. I'm
Bobbers.
trying to think of what I could.
Hooks.
hooks.
You know what? I'm gonna take
Hooks.
one of the Barghast hooves that I just cut off, and I'm gonna use it to touch the thing.
Okay. You will still need to, as you touch it, like it is locked, so you'll need to
Right.
figure out how to
Fix it
solve the thing. But like when you touch it with the thing, whatever you're touching it with, nothing seems to happen to you. You don't, it seems like whatever that is, it's not like magical or anything.
There's some sort of sheen to it.
Now, knowing that we're kind of looking for a combination, I'd like to do a perception check for something that would come up, any numerical codes or something written down on paper or on a desk or under a desk.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'd do the same.
Sure. You could do a perception, and anybody who wants to just try a good old fashioned thievery on it could try to just hard crack the lock too.
Oh, well then I'll
You
give
could
it. I'll give it a thievery go. I
Yeah.
put a little bit into thievery.
Okay.
Is anybody
Oh,
planning on
sweet.
focusing
my
on
thievery.
thievery?
I got a 22 on thievery. I wasn't
Wow.
planning on it, but I can.
Okay, yeah, Movat, are you going to use something to touch the handle?
Well,
Just your bare hands?
I guess it's gonna be my bare hands after I
Bare
saw
paws?
him put the bare paws. After I saw him put the other paw on there, I guess I figured it's okay.
Oh, okay. So you're just going to do it with your bare hands?
My bare paws, yeah.
Your bare
His
paws.
cat hands.
What?
My
Okay.
cat hands.
Why such a big pause?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
All right. You're like you're
Are
spinning
you ready
the
for
wheel.
a break?
It is about that time. Once we pop this, we'll take a little break. But yeah, you spin the wheel and you're like listening closely for the clicks, as you try to get the right code in there, and eventually it does pop open. By the time you get it to pop open, there's almost like you've slowly been getting like drowsy, and like your hands are getting heavy, and you're like not sure. And I need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh fudge!
This is not a will save. So.
Is fortitude any better?
I think fortitude is my worst.
Oh, well, at least it's not a will save.
Yeah.
A reflex would have been nice. Oh.
I mean, it's a 10.
Yeah, it's a 10.
You know what?
Damn.
Wait, before you give an answer,
An answer.
before he gives me my, oh, that's so much better. Yeah, I'll
Is
take
it
that.
though? Is it?
It's
Is
it went
though?
from a
I
10 to
mean-
a 15. Hopefully, it made it, but probably not.
DC
you,
was 16.
you feel very, very like lethargic. Like everything is heavy, your body's heavy, and your bulk limit is reduced by 3 for the time being. So I don't know if you're carrying a lot of stuff. It may not matter necessarily right now, but you're basically just like your whole body feels heavy. Like it's almost like whatever this is sapping your strength. But you
Everything's so
have
heavy, bro.
you have unlocked the safe, and it clicks open, and like it's maybe like as you're pulling the safe open that it really starts to hit you, and you're like having to struggle just to get the door open, and it's just like a little metal door, But with that, let's take a quick break because it is late and I've got to pee real bad. So we'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Excuse me.
Don't know why you say goodbye. I say hello.
Hello, hello. This is my old school sticks, legacy sticks, not your
Legacy
newfangled
sticks.
fluffy sticks.
So, Poop and Fluffy.
Well, no, this is poop sticks. Yeah.
Oh.
The other one, the young cat, is Milkshake.
Oh.
He's a very special creature, mentally. You know. You know. I am still suffering from those breadsticks.
So you found out the cause and effect of too many breadsticks.
This is why you don't eat that many breadsticks. I knew there was a reason. I just forgot.
A half a
Yes.
baker's dozen you just had.
No, it was a-
Brits.
It was a dozen.
Well, baker's dozen is 24, so a half a baker's dozen is 12.
I think a baker's dozen is 13.
Yeah, Baker's dozen's
Yeah.
13.
Oh, is it the one extra?
One
Yep.
for the baker.
Yep.
So really, it's a baker's dozen minus one, if we're going to get mathematical about it, which I think we should.
I don't want to.
So how many did Brandy put away?
None. She wasn't here. I just ate it all by
So
myself.
you guys didn't go out to eat. You just
Like an absolute psychopath. Yeah, no,
savage.
purely pathological. That's true.
It was more like making a statement at that point. Just because you can do it, you're going to do it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Mhm.
Yeah. I was looking at it and I was like, I could eat that.
I could eat that, and I'm going to because I'm an adult.
I could eat that.
Many breadsticks were lost that day, my friends.
Yep.
All right. Just waiting on to Chris.
Yeah.
Is this poison affecting my brother?
Oh, he's slowly becoming catatonic.
Yes, maybe both of you. Yeah. He's like, he's probably on the ship, like, moving a crate or something like that, and slowly just slumps over and can't carry it anymore. Welcome back to Chris.
Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. So you pop open the safe, Movat, and in your incredibly weakened state, you look inside. You see a rolled up parchment that's tied with like a little wax string. You see what looks to be like maybe something flat and metal. You're like looking at the edge of it. You can see that it's like laying down, and you're looking kind of down the length of it. You can't really see, but it's flat and metal and curved. And then on the right hand side, there's a small leather bag that's tied with a string.
I'm gonna reach in and grab the bag, and then go find a chair and sit down.
you grab the bag, and everybody can hear as you do, and you like pick it up and go sit down. You hear a clinking sound from inside, and you kind of like sit down with it. Clink. You look inside.
Yes.
Okay. Inside, you find 45 gold pieces.
Nice, nice, nice.
I look at Movat, then I look back into the safe. Is everything out of the safe?
No, he only took out the bag, so there's still the like sort of curved metal piece thing, and the rolled up parchment.
Bromir will extract the rest of the stuff from the safe.
You pull out the parchment because it's kind of at the front, and there's just a little rolled up thing, not like a full size sheet or anything. It looks like it's just like maybe a little note or a missive that was tied up.
It doesn't look like a magic scroll or anything.
No, it doesn't look to be necessarily magical in
Okay.
any way. And as you pull out the other piece, the metal piece, it comes out. It's like this curved thing, and you realize that it is a mask. It's a black metal mask, and it's just a flat, curved surface with the left eye cut open. So if you put the mask on, you'd be able to see out of your left eye.
Are you telling me I should put the mask on?
Well, no, I mean it's not. You're not really sure how you would wear it. It doesn't have like a strap, but.
So I just wouldn't just put it up to my face, kind of thing.
Yeah, you could just put it up to your face, but you
Is-
just have to hold it there, basically.
I'm assuming it's reminiscent of some kind of Norgerber
Yeah, it looks almost exactly like the
Ritualistic.
mask on the statue downstairs.
Is there a way that I could like look at the note or the thing that was tied up and kind of make out words or anything that was on it without opening it?
You might be able to roll a society check to try and decipher writing. That's difficult to decipher because you're
Okay.
gonna kind of looking at it at a weird angle and all that kind of stuff.
Giving you a soc check.
14. You're able to make out a few words. One of them is assassinate.
Mhm.
One of them is contract. One of them is payment.
These are
that's-
all high value words.
That's about all you can make out. Yeah, you were thinking I was going to say one of them is the, one of them is and one of them's go fuck yourself.
Go fuck it. That's common.
Is there
That's
any?
the kind- yeah,
So I say that, you know, I let everyone else know that that's what I see without untying it. If someone wants to take it,
I'll.
read the whole thing.
I wouldn't be opposed to
Okay.
giving it a once over.
Yeah, so you untie the little wax string, unroll this parchment. It's it's maybe just a few inches tall by a few inches wide when you unroll it. And all it says very briefly is this is a contract to assassinate the goblin that goes by the name Goblin Friend. The payment is 45 gold pieces.
Sounds like we just got paid, boys.
Yeah, there's 45 gold pieces here. Assuming we're not counting Hadron, there's 5 apiece.
Is it just me or does Movat seem a lot more sleepier than normal?
I'm a little sleepy.
Not counting Hadron, that's 5 apiece.
Is he drooling?
I need a nap.
Is that catnip?
Is that the catnap?
Okay.
Just to let you know, also, GM,
Mhm.
while we were downstairs, you told me about the box and the coin inside of it.
Mhm.
I noticed the coin. I didn't tell anyone else. I just closed the box and kept the coin in it and put it away.
Oh, you didn't take the coin?
I didn't take it. Yeah, I was just wondering if you thought that I took the coin.
Yeah, I assumed you took the coin.
No, I didn't take it.
I mean, presumably somebody else may have seen inside the box. I don't know. Were you trying to did you
Well, you-
say
you-
there's nothing
you
in
just-
here?
No, you just told me specifically that I had found the box.
Mm.
So I,
Oh,
assumed
okay.
that you wanted me to see it. So I looked at it and I noticed it and I put it away. If
Okay.
someone else were to have found it later on, then that's one thing.
Okay.
And I rolled higher than him, so I saw him do it. So I went back behind him and I took the coin. You know I did.
I could believe that. I buy that actually.
I mean, that's
Let's-
perfectly Movat, you know?
Movat, he sidles over later and is like, he left the fucking coin in here. Can you believe this guy? And grabs it. Okay. So yeah, Movat's sitting on just a huge chunk of cheese here. You guys should probably kill him and take that money.
Well, no,
At this point, I think we
could.
could. I think
I
we-
told them all that we got 5 gold piece.
We
I've
just
already
wait for him
weakened
to
him
fall.
for you.
We just wait for him to fall asleep.
Yeah.
I mean,
There you go.
Or we could just take him right now.
You could,
I know.
but then you got to explain to his brother what happened to him.
He'd be dead.
Well, we don't know what happens when one of us dies.
You kill the first one and then the twin dies. So you have to kill the first one again to really kill him.
Exactly. We need silver, isn't it? It's silver.
How much gold was in the pouch?
45.
45.
I don't think that is 5 gold apiece.
If we didn't count
No,
Hadron,
it's-
that'd be 5 of us.
So that'd be like 9 gold apiece.
Yeah, it's 9 gold.
I mean, I didn't realize y'all could math.
Keep in mind the person Movad is.
Yeah, he's like, dude, that's 5 gold apiece.
Yeah, that's 5 gold apiece. Yeah,
for you
I
guys.
keep
and
everything
I'll
else.
take 25.
Right.
I mean, that's totally something I would do.
I know.
I
Now-
would do, but that's
now-
not what I
that
was
was
meaning.
unintended.
I was role-playing along with you, if you will.
Presumably that gold is for the contract of killing the goblin known as Goblin Friend. Tell me, how much did you contribute to that, Movad?
Uh-oh.
I contributed a lot of blood.
I will say he did take a lot of the blows that we didn't take.
If
I mean, he
Thomas
blew
was-
me and blew me and blew.
If Thomas
I
was
mean-
the issuer, or I guess he was the receiver, but he didn't kill the goblin. So if he was the issuer of the contract, then we're paying ourselves, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think happened here? I feel like at
Good
this
question.
point you have
Well,
enough pieces to sort out what happened, even
I
if it
mean,
may be a little hazy.
I don't know, but I feel like the player would know a little bit more than what Bromir would know.
Maybe, yeah.
No.
Are Bargus known to be able to shapeshift into a more like a humanoid, like a human like Thomas?
No, they can transform into goblins at will.
So it's goblins and or maybe wargs.
Wolves, not wolves.
No.
Yeah.
Now, could certain rituals or spells be cast where they could transform into a Barghast? Is the question. Such as, could this person have originally been Thomas at one point?
I don't think so. I don't remember right off the top how Barghast is created, but I think they're natural-ish creatures.
Mhm.
Or like something with Lamashti, right? I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, I would have to do a recall knowledge check to understand what a Barghast comes from.
Yeah.
I'll try that.
Okay, sure.
Would that? I guess that would be religion
Yeah, that would be
or
religion.
society. Oh, religion. Okay.
Yeah,
Here comes a natural, just straight up roll of a 12.
just a straight roll. I'll give you that. There's like something tickling the back of your head, and you do recall that they have a fiendish association that
Okay.
they were originally associated with hell and Asmodeus specifically.
So it's
Now
something that could have been
that's-
summoned.
Well, that was originally what it was. Now they kind of roam the material plane
Okay.
more freely, but like that's where they originated from. They were fiends that served Asmodeus long ago. They
So
still
they
do
don't-
some of them, but
Oh, they do?
Some
Okay.
of them have a lot more independence now.
So
They're just wandering.
I'm assuming there's not like the name of the issuer on the contract.
No, it does have a symbol on it. It does have like a seal that is like the Norgorber mask.
Okay.
But that's it.
So it's possible that somebody knew this goblin and wanted him dead for whatever reason, whether they knew what he actually was or not, we'll never know. It's possible that Thomas had the contract, lured the Barghest here to kill him, and realized his mistake fairly quickly.
And the Barghast killed Thomas.
Yeah.
I'd
I
say
could see that.
that's not far off. That's pretty close.
That's going to be my closest guess.
Yeah. Your guess?
It's
Or
be my
closest
guest.
Barghest.
Yeah.
Be my guest. Be my bar guest.
It is what it is. I mean, we are the Pungeon Masters.
My only other thought was that Thomas might be. I hate to use the word powerful wizard, but he could have done like what Wesley had suggested, but instead teleported out, went to another plane, maybe. I don't know that much about Norberger or what deity.
He's the god of assassins and murder, and
yeah.
poison.
And poison.
Yeah.
So maybe it might not have been a teleportation to another plane. He could have just snuck out throughout the darkness, you know. I don't know. And he's just never been seen again because he's super sneaky.
Yeah. I mean, I think one of the most important facets of this is that there is a temple to Norgorber under this guy's house.
Yeah.
He's,
Which seems a little too
And a
coincidental to
laboratory.
be.
Yeah. So I mean, obviously it came with the house and he never knew it existed, or he put it there.
Yeah. Or he bought the house because he knew it was there. I'm not the what? I'm just
Or
hypothesizing.
yeah, I mean that kind of goes inside with like he put it there. It's like it was
I mean, if there's a mask of him in his own personal safe,
right.
Right.
So the gist of the story is we don't know.
bit off too much to chew. Two parties came after him. They bit off. Well, they didn't know
Yeah.
what they were getting.
The
Whoever
behest bit off more than
it's reasonable. It's reasonable to assume that whoever hired Svalder, is probably tied with the.
Wait, did
Cult
we
of
not
Norbor.
open the fucking hit list?
what hit list?
The hit list was to kill the goblin / Bargas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was
so we
it.
did open the scroll that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
yeah. The
Yeah,
hit was
so,
for
like-
the goblin friend.
Yeah, if you remember when you first came in, the goblin called himself Goblin Friend.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm cool, don't be mean to me. And then you guys killed him. And then later you found parchment in the safe that was a contract to kill a goblin named Goblin Friend.
Gotcha. Okay.
Along with a mask of Norgorber and the payment for the contract.
and what kind of? I'm sorry. What kind of coin was it that was in the box? It was. Was it just like one gold coin? Is that what it was?
Which you mean in the bag that you got?
No, in that box that I followed behind and.
Oh no, it was 20.
Oh, 10. Oh, I thought it was 10.
I think it was 20. It was
Pretty
20,
sure it
right?
was 10. It's 20?
Okay. Well, we'll call it 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was
Oh,
20. Totally 20.
Meet in the middle. Take 15.
Let's call it 15. We'll check the VOD later. You can.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the VOD later.
Okay, cool. So, what are you guys gonna do from here? I mean, as far as you've killed the Barghest and supposedly at least eliminated whatever danger was here. You know, based on your findings in the temple down there with the oil, like you feel fairly confident that at least some number of the people that were down here were eaten and consumed by the Barghest. Obviously, you have no way to say, like, was it 8 people? Was it 5 people? Like, how many people?
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, you feel
Did,
pretty good about it.
did we roll out the possibility that the person that hired Svaldir knew the Barghest was here and had hired the adventurers here just to feed the Barghest?
Nobody's asked that.
We haven't ruled that out. No.
I mean, he just asked that.
You've just asked that.
We
I mean, everything seems to come back around that.
I guess
house
we'll
owner
find
bit off
out.
too much to chew, and then the adventurers were too stupid to not show up.
We could be thinking too deep into it and just go get paid.
Right.
And then
That's,
That's-
honestly what I'm leaning
that's-
towards. is just-
We will find
Letting your
out
guard
if
down is the best way to die.
Yeah. Let's see how
We-
surprised dude is when we show up with said fucking
Right.
wolf.
I think we'll find out the answer to your question, Bromir, whether or not we get paid or Svalder gets paid.
It was more of a ruling out question more than a question of. I was just wondering if we thought about that. That was all.
No, you thought about it. I'm
I mean, that was a good thought, to
ready
be
to go get
honest.
some money.
Yeah.
Also,
Meow,
I don't
keep
think that
on
far
thinking
ahead,
about it.
So,
Can we stop by a potion store on the way to get paid, Meow?
all right.
Did you get
Along
some
with
potions,
my
by the
Barghest
way?
Balls, I'm gonna pick up the cat and sling him over my shoulder so we can
Try-
go faster.
Try
Yeah,
one of those potions that we got from downstairs. It was. I'm telling you, they're healing potions. You'll feel fine.
You know,
feel
I'm gonna
great.
slap it out of his hand if he tries.
The potion of lethargy should Do the trick.
Yeah.
B-Will, give me another fortitude save.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
This
okay.
is how you die.
It's like, no, I'm slapping the potion out of his
Coma.
hand, but this is just.
No, yeah, it's
like,
just yeah.
yeah.
Oh.
Grief.
Surely.
Right.
You hate to see it.
You're flat-footed and you reduce your bulk limit by 4.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, even
Would it
slower.
Even.
Would also.
It's a
just
good thing that
kindly-
he's carrying me now, because I'm fucking.
Oh.
Alright, having said
Down.
that, does his little box of coins and bag of coins fall off of him?
Oh, I had that shit secured as best I could at
I'd
a
be
minus
tied up.
whatever.
All those who have medicine and have a healer's toolkit, I will remind y'all that there is an action that does require to be trained with the medicine skill, that is treat poison.
Okay, fine.
Thanks,
Alright,
Dom.
well.
You're welcome.
I mean, I've got trained in medicine, so.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, you can
just
attempt
have
it.
to be trained to
I'm-
use the action.
I'm trained in medicine too.
Out of curiosity. This ought to be interesting.
The
Fuck y'all.
skill, you roll medicine.
Luke, what the fuck?
I believe
Okay,
it
I'm
allows-
about to tap out.
It allows for like another check, right? Another save. I don't remember.
It's a bonus on the next save. So, B-Will, you'll get a +2 circumstance bonus on your next save from Hez. Treat
I
poison.
patted you on the back when I threw you on my shoulders, like, you got this.
Wesley did not help you with his measly 13.
How long?
Now,
does,
Wesley.
how long does his checks in between checks?
Well, I think, give me one more check, B-Will, because are you guys heading somewhere? You're like heading to.
I guess we're heading back to
We're heading
town.
back to get paid.
Okay.
Yeah. to
Yeah,
the guy.
so just give me one more check, with the +2 on it,
I've got a cat slung
and this
over
will
my
happen
shoulder.
about 10 minutes later.
Linging cats.
That does it. I'm not going any deeper into medicine. I think I'm going to take the.
18.
I missed by 2, right?
Still a failure.
Damn.
Wow, that's
Uh,
rough, buddy.
And you are flat-footed and reduce your bulk limit by 5.
Oh.
But after about an hour total time, the effects do wear off, and you go back to feeling normal. But yeah, I mean, this was you would become aware with your successful medicine check that this was a poison called Looter's Lethargy. It's basically just a contact poison to like slow people. Like if somebody tries to steal your shit, it's to slow them down so you can catch up to them, basically.
So now that it's happened, I'm curious, Movat, would that have affected directly you, or would that have affected your brother?
I would say probably both. I don't know.
I don't
That's my
know.
insight.
I'm gonna have to leave that up to the DM, because most of the time, like pain and stuff like that has only been felt by the other. So something that's physically, like
Yeah, it's
mentally,
like
mentally I would think I would have been like 100%,
Mm.
but my body
you're
was
just-
still,
Your body is
the-
still weak. Yeah.
yeah. And then
I mean,
I would assume my brother did the same. He would have, because my body's constricted. It would
Or
have
he would
applied to him.
he would feel weak and maybe not necessarily be
Be
weak.
weak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mind over matter, but yours is body over mind.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like depression.
Yeah. Basically.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically.
Your cat brother
Basically,
has
I made my
depression.
brother depressed.
Yep. Okay, so you guys make it back to the inn where Svalder originally got the job. I don't think you ever met the contact directly, right?
No, because it was late at night, and
Hmm.
when we got back, we discussed our stuff, and then I had to dip for that
Right.
thing.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna say when you get back to the barkeep, he offers to take the proof of payment, the proof of the kill, and give you the 100 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll pass this along for you, no problem. That's what happened.
It seems that there was a bar guest in the house, and it seems that it.
What a bark?
Yeah,
Like the children's story?
yeah, somebody from like a tavern. He was a
not
guest.
not one
It was
of
a
your
bar-
guests. No.
You're good. You. So that you think the bar guest killed everybody,
Yes,
including poor Thomas?
including poor Thomas.
Oh man, that's a loss to the city for
No.
sure.
We can't be for sure, but because
Just
no
let-
remains were found, but best guess.
We did stake our claim to the house.
Okay, that's smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good to have a base of operations in every town in Galarian.
Yeah.
Usually, I just kill the owners and then take the property, but this works too.
Yeah.
Well, somebody
Um,
did the dirty work
yeah.
for us.
Work.
Yeah. Well, man, I'm. Whew, what's your name again?
My name is Spalder, and
Spalder.
he'll like introduce everyone as well, or allow them to introduce themselves.
Yes. Does anybody want to introduce themselves?
Yeah.
Wesley the Steel Arrow.
Wesley Steel Arrow the Third.
The
Pleasure.
third.
Yes.
Okay.
What was his name again?
The barkeep?
The guy that we're talking to.
Yeah. John.
Damn it. John, Jordan, Jake, Jingleheimer, Schmidt.
A lot of J names.
Got a thing with a J name tonight.
Huh. So I don't need to write that down because obviously.
That's John Barkeep.
Yeah, John Barkeep with.
And what's the
George,
name of the
Jake,
bar?
And this is just a fucking.
He's at
Was it the
John's place.
absent chicken?
Yes, I think it was something to do with the chicken.
Yeah, it was the absent chicken. I wrote
Absent
that
chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, but he hands over a bag with 100 gold pieces in it. Well, and he says, like raises his voice so that people in the tavern can hear, and he's like, "There's a round of drinks for everybody in honor of Svalder, the Barghast Slayer, and his band of scraggly ne'er-do-wells."
I prefer the term motley crew.
Just so we're clear, Peck keeps all of his stuff in pristine condition.
And I'm completely drenched in blood. I still need to go to the potion
Yeah,
shop.
I mean, he's slung over my shoulder, so I probably do have a good bit of.
He's carrying a dead cat into the bar.
I don't know why you didn't drink one of the potions from the shrine.
Yeah, totally should.
Seems safe.
I don't know. I think I can
So
walk
we're
now.
clear, nothing caught fire.
Yeah, well, he got
Damn.
to sleep. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to go my own way now. I need to go find a potion shop, and then I got to go back to that house and set it on fire.
Oh my god.
you have to go back to that. Oh my god.
I do. I have to go back to the house. I didn't get to burn it down.
No,
I was
building
planning
will
that from the
survive.
beginning.
Oh god. Something terrible is going to happen to Movat.
I know. So
or his brother, because it's going to happen to him.
Mm.
Yeah, that's probably what'll happen.
Karma.
Karma.
Is there a karma god?
Gatma.
Tovam's gonna catch on fire.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That would be such.
Guys, is it hot in here?
Guys, I don't feel good.
Spontaneous combustion.
Wow.
Cats are flammable. Watch out.
Okay, so are you guys? Is anybody divvying up any of this loot? Because I know you guys have gotten like a lot of gold from various places. Is Movat? Are you hoarding your gold? Are you sharing?
No, the 15 that I got by myself that I didn't, but the 45 I split,
Okay.
and Movat straight up tried to play it off as 5. They said no, that's 9. It's like, oh, sorry, I didn't realize you could count. You know, instead of saying I could count, you could.
Oh, I
count.
thought you were an imbecile. Okay.
Yeah. And hands him out that 9.
Okay, and then Svalder, are you doing? What are you doing with the 100?
I'm just taking 20 and then handing 16 to everybody.
Okay, so everybody make sure to note that in your inventory.
So that's a
Does
total
anybody-
of 9 plus 16.
Does anybody want to go ahead and make a purchase?
I would like to look for a gate attenuator.
I would like some potions of healing my ass.
I mean, you can get potions. Healing is relatively easy to do, though. You don't necessarily have to spend potions if you don't want to.
Okay.
I
mean, if we're not going to be doing anything for a day or two, I'll just rest and let it,
Yeah, that'd be fine. You could. I'd say if you guys want to take a couple of days. I mean, I would like to do Hadron stuff, but Tucker keeps falling asleep, so I don't know.
That bastard.
I don't know if we're gonna get a chance.
Somebody got his
that.
number.
How does one upgrade hand wraps?
The next upgrade is to get a striking rune on him, and the striking rune is a level 4 magical item.
Mhm.
So your hand wraps should be +1 already,
Correct.
right? Yeah. So that's the main. +1 is a level 2 item, so you guys are actually already kind of a little ahead of the curve here. And then the next upgrade comes from the +4. From level 4.
How much is that?
65.
65. Ooh. I don't suppose I could find one for 26.
No.
Worth a shot. I might get
Maybe a
lucky.
little bit. It may be a little while before
Before you
level 4 items are findable. I did say 1 to 3 is what you
Yeah.
guys can easily find.
Yeah. But I mean, we might just hit, experience level 2 today, which means 2 to 4 could be.
It's dependent on the settlement, not what level we are.
It's worth a try, Luke.
I mean,
Worth a
right?
try.
Like in terms of the MMO, we got to go to levels that are higher than we are, areas that are higher level than we are.
That.
Yeah.
I'm just enjoying this.
So yeah, Dom, there is you find a shop in town that like they specialize in like elemental type magics, and they do have a couple of gate attenuators. It's not necessarily their forte, like it's more a magic shop, but they do have a couple of them in there.
Plop 60 gold on the counter.
There's an old gnome there, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, how you doing?" He takes your 60 gold and gives you a gate attenuator.
Thank
What do you think it looks like? It says on here that they're typically worn near the body's core and are shaped like portals or passageways. What do you think this one looks like?
I'll let you know because I was thinking about that, but I have not decided yet.
Okay, cool.
So I feel like the gate attenuator, at least in my mind, is that they will change shape depending on the kineticist that's invested in it. So like it's kind of shaped
Maybe
around
have,
what
like-
their gate is.
Like an earth fire kind of theme or something.
Right.
Okay, cool. Well, yeah. Anybody else want to do any purchasing or minor stuff? I mean, we're at 10:30 here, so we could go for a few more minutes, but probably call it pretty soon. Does anybody have anything in specific they want to do or try or say?
I do, but I can do it later after everyone else.
I mean,
Yeah,
I could go check.
I'm just going to be looking for heal scrolls. Probably.
Guild scrolls.
Yeah.
And I would probably just check in with Rhoda.
Rada?
Yeah. Check in with Rhoda.
Yeah. I mean, it's only been about a day, so
Well,
you check in with her, and she's like, "Yeah, I haven't made much progress yet, but soon."
I thought more time had passed. No, I'm not checking in with her. Sorry.
Okay. She telepathically sends you that message, knowing that you're thinking about it.
Yeah. She sneezed.
Oh gosh. Yeah. Chakris, you could find heal scrolls if you want to, up to level 2, or spell rank 2. Gribbs, what do you got?
So, two things. First, the Absent Chicken was the bar that I had, or the tavern that I had gone to.
That's right. Yeah.
I don't remember the name of the one that Swallow went to. But with that said, I do go to the Absent Chicken.
Okay.
And, it's just been a day, like you said. But if Bozala is there, I'm not going to approach him. I'll just look at him. And if he sees me, I'll nod back.
Yeah.
Just acknowledge, like, what's up, or if he's heard anything else, any more jobs or whatnot. And then I'll just post up at the bar somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, Bozala was the guy that you did the job for. I think the bartender was the one who kind of like put you onto him as a contact. But
Right.
yeah,
See if
Bozala
he's
is
got any more jobs.
Yeah, Bozala's there. He doesn't approach you or mention any additional work. But he like he waves when you come in, and he's like, hey, yeah. But he doesn't like try to bother you or anything. Yeah, the barkeep is like, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's going to be more work soon. You're still looking?
Yes, I've got a few more days in town, and just wanted to make some more gold and keep the adventuring spirits at the forefront.
Yeah, well, I'll see what I can rustle up in the next 2 weeks until our next session. But yeah, I mean, pretty soon I do want to do our like actual downtime where we'll just take some solid time for people to craft or earn income or read books of undead or whatever it is they want to do with their downtime. I'm gonna try and probably like reach out to Tucker in between sessions and just see what he's thinking. Because if we need to, we can just kind of skim past that and just keep things moving along.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say between now and next session, be thinking about what you might like to spend about a week worth of downtime doing. And when I talk about downtime, what I mean is like, that's not going in and talking to somebody and doing role play or anything like that. That's just saying like, I'm going to work doing this for this many days, or I'm going to craft this for this many days. It's basically something you can describe in just a few sentences. So the next time, if we decide to run downtime, we'll just bang those out really quick and then get right on to the next leg of this campaign. But for tonight, I would say you guys have earned another 250 XP. Big night. You did take a lot of risk with the. You did take a lot of risk with the Barcast. And even though he rolled like absolute garbage, what was his first 3 attack rolls were misses, even though his chances to hit were like, he had, I don't know, like a 70% chance to hit or 80. I don't know. It was pretty high, but he rolled trash.
I still think it was a pretty good fight, though.
Yeah, I think it went well.
Yeah.
It sucked for Dom because, he got just
grappled.
got confused.
Should be used to it by now.
Mm-hmm.
It was the first time like Movat had not been effective in the fight at all.
And that was the first time Bromir finally grappled someone. So
Yeah.
Well-
and also landed the blow on the enemy. So
Nice.
The first time I took damage.
Thanks, Dom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In all
Wow.
fairness, Willis, you did take damage, which protected everybody else from taking damage, so it was useful.
There you
Yeah.
go.
yeah, that's what I was,
Yeah, it's
don't do that.
He was
perspective.
tanking,
Yeah.
right?
Oh no, yeah, no, I'm cool.
I mean, you were at least more useful than my bless spell.
I don't know if I think
Your
the
bless
bless
helped.
did come in handy for one roll. I don't remember
Yeah.
which one it was, but I think there was one where it mattered.
To Chris, it mattered because if you didn't do it, we wouldn't have that +1 at all.
Right.
So
Yeah.
And everybody would have missed by 1.
Exactly.
by 1, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I'd rather succeed by more than what we needed
Yeah.
than lose by the one that we did
Absolutely.
need.
Dom, did you get the XP from last time?
I was gonna ask where everyone's at XP.
Yeah, I
wise.
didn't
I
either.
did not write it down.
880.
We should be at 880. Yeah.
Oh, you guys are so close.
I can taste it.
I did want to ask you another thing, Tev. If
Huh?
Bromir, while walking through the city, would have seen any flyers or posters for a circus, or something similar to that nature, or even ask the barkeep if.
Let me
he's heard of
think
that.
about that between
Okay.
now and next session, because I have had some thoughts in that direction, but I haven't locked in yet in my head what's going to be happening.
Okay.
But there are definitely going to be some happenings in Vire soon, so stay tuned.
Is it okay if I buy 3 level 1 heals and 3 level 2?
Yeah, that'd be fine.
And just for reference, I've got like I want to keep them like in a pouch
Okay.
kind of scroll thing, maybe a satchel or something.
There's an item for that.
Yes.
Yeah, there is like a scroll case or
Yeah. There is also like specific magic items also that allow you to do stuff with the scrolls while they're in the case. I'm drawing
Yeah, I
a
think you
blank
can,
on their
like,
name.
You can like turn any scroll into a heal scroll, right? With one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some pretty neat stuff out there.
Okay.
So, cool bananas. Okay, guys. Well, I think unless anybody has anything else, we'll call it right there. And we will be aiming to do our next session 2 weeks from today, which will be December the 15th.
My favorite weather is tornadoes, by the way, not moist. I said moist
Tornadoes.
earlier. Yeah,
Me and my grandfather used to go chase tornadoes.
interesting.
I'm not crazy about tornadoes. I mean, I don't mind them that much, but the small possibility of massive destruction is a turnoff. I'm going to be honest about that.
Been in 2 tornadoes in my life, and both times were scary as hell. So,
Yeah.
as you can imagine.
Yeah.
I
I don't think
slept
I've
through
ever been in
one.
a tornado that was not scary.
I prefer hurricanes to tornadoes. I mean,
Hurricane parties are
For-
fun as fuck.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not that I prefer them, but I'm more afraid of tornadoes than I am hurricanes. That's
You know, we
Can
were-
hurricanes spawn tornadoes?
The assignment was
Yeah.
to talk about your favorite weather, not your least unfavorite type of natural disaster.
I mean, tornadoes are weather.
I talked about
I mean-
thunderstorms.
Yeah. I mean, thunderstorms is different because that's like they don't really do massive destruction.
Unless
right?
you get
I mean,
those straight line winds.
I feel like we're getting to a blurry area here because it's still weather.
Thanks for
Okay.
stopping in, everybody. We'll catch you in 2 weeks.
2 weeks, baby.
Yep.